and his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before, travel through the open door, circumstances navigated the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely sometimes, you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know I took a hold. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for yo. Games can play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. Fight for me, I'm gonna take a second, see the blessing in it. But much expected, much is given. Wanna make the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it through like for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition, I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah,
give back, give love, give inside away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the
need a haircut.
I'm going to wrestle and fight this final round. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for yo. Games can play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do.
Woo-hoo. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the show, y'all. Welcome to the show, man. I appreciate y'all coming in here tonight. Who we got on first? What up, DB? DB, love is the word. I didn't say that right. Hold up. Rewind. Love is the word. What up, Woke? What up, Woke? Shit, Woke ain't playing. Woke gonna make sure you see me. Alma. See, there you go again. Alma. I'm probably saying Alma wrong. Was it Alma? It's Alma. Huertas. All right. Because the H is kind of silent, right? Huertas. I'm going to get better at it. Man. I'm going to have to go get my Rosetta Stone in that song because mama call him JP. We going to call him JQ. What up, Keith Sims? What up? AKA Cletus. Rob G. What up, man? What up, Rob G? DV. What it do, Jeff Smith? Big homie Coop. What's up? Curtis Bellamy. What's up? Man, Melvin, you need a haircut? I got you, dog. D-Rock, I got you. Mike Weary the Great, I got you. Box fans in here early. Super Bowl MXEMM. What up, Thrill Hill? Where you been, dog? Where you been? Rue Jones, what's up? Rutledge, what's up? Big dog, are you gonna hold me accountable? Appreciate it. Hold me accountable tonight. What's up, part 4, aka 54, man? What it do, Mr. JC? What's up, man? I ain't never seen you before. What's up, Mr. JC? I gotta give you a welcome, man.
Welcome to the show.
What's up? What up, though? I know you've been in here before. I can tell by how comfortable you are in here. I know you've been here. Oh shit. Suge Knight done showed up. Oh shit. Suge Knight done showed up. Yo. It's the Diggy Doc, y'all. What's up, man? Welcome to the show, y'all, man. I appreciate y'all coming in here, man. Coming in here early, coming in here often, man. We can go anywhere y'all want. Oh, my big homie Reggie Owens, man. What it do, man? Reggie, we're gonna have to donate Red some waters or some throat lozenges or something, man. that nigga's a reading son of a biscuit, man. You know what I mean? hey, when I go to church Sunday, I'm gonna steal grandma's pepper bits, okay? And I'm gonna ship them to Vegas for you. All right. I know you can go to the 99-cent store, but when you get them from grandma's purse, they're blessed. Oh man, you know what I'm saying, man. What's up, Big Lloyd, man? Box fans, man. I appreciate you coming in here first, man. Thank you, man. I had fun doing the show today at 4, man. I already chopped it up, man. Shit, I done chopped up Brianna Bett, Ruben Patterson, and Nate Parker already. Quarantine, man. When you quarantine and shit, you get a lot of shit done. You know what I mean? Lagan Jones, man. I've never met you before.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Lagan Jones. I'm gonna just call you LJ, man. How about we do it like that, man? LJ. Mike Weary the Great. Gotta give you. Oh shit. Mike Weary giving me a compliment. Oh shit. I thought pigs were falling and shit. You know what I mean? I had to fucking duck. You know what I mean? Oh man, what up, man? Gotta give you your flowers. Great interview, brother. Enough of that though. Gotta always hold your feet to the fire, Fred Arrow. Oh man. Man, I was ducking the motherfucking pigs and shit, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Shit, nigga, cause Mike Weary the type of nigga that'll cover shit up in chocolate frosting. You know what I'm saying? What up, Patricia, man? I appreciate y'all, man, coming in here, man. Thank you, man. It was awesome, man. It was awesome. DB, phenomenal work. DB, call in, man. Let's debrief, because we haven't debriefed, and then we'll get on to the Floyd Mayweather and shit and whatever. So call in real quick if you don't mind, DB. You in here? You good? What you doing with the family? You good? You doing homework and shit? You know what I mean? You eating your what are you eating? Grass and what? What are you eating with your grass tonight? Because I think the people are, because they're talking about it in the chat, so we might as well. I'm gonna split these flowers that they're giving me. You know what I mean? And we'll let PPD smell them. You know what I mean? She can't have them, but she can smell them. You know what I mean? How much? Put it in my hand. How much? How much? Put it in my hand. What up, Doc? The Professor, Dr. Professor, man. Appreciate you, man. Man, call unknown, man. Why you try to steal my vibe tonight, man? I already know you're going to call me a nigga. All right, Fred's a nigga. You ain't got to call in no more. All right, good. All right, quit trying to steal my vibe, man. You know what I mean? Hey, what Jay-Z say? You all in my ear like Clue, nigga. Get away. Oh, man, I guess DB not in here. Oh, nope, they not in here, man. You know, where you at, DB? Oh man, but yeah, it was. Oh, there you go. I see you. That's the but I'll just call you. And we'll do it like that. I'll just call you. You know what I mean? We'll just make everyone's life easier. You know what I mean? Answer the phone. I'm blue. I want blue. I mean, grass, red's my favorite color. What's up?
You can say eating grass, man. Come on, man. I'm eating tree leaves.
Oh man, this motherfucker eating root. This nigga went to 43rd and Degnan. You know what I mean?
I got this purple yam though, man.
Oh, aren't they good? Those Japanese yams, aren't they good? Man, you better tell Reggie Owens about them purple yams.
We've been fucking with it too. Reggie had a yam over a steak.
Man, those purple yams.
Yeah. put some coconut butter on top of that bad boy.
Mhm.
Woo, woo.
Right.
Black pepper.
Right.
Fire, man. But a fire like that Nate interview, boy, brother Nate, man. It's one thing to answer a question,
Mhm.
like Bob Arum, right? He'll give us an answer. But what Nate did is he gave us some substance. He didn't have to think about it because it was all real. It was all authentic. It was already a part of his own makeup when creating that film that I call a masterpiece. Sometimes we have movies that are hood classics, right? Don't be a menace while drinking your juice in South Central. You know what I mean? Like that's like a hood classic, right? We can watch that and we can laugh.
Friday.
No, Friday is a classic, period.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And the reason why
so you're talking like Baby Boy? You're talking about like Baby Boy? Is that a hood classic?
Right. There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Those are hood classics. But and sometimes we'll just kind of use that term and deem something a hood classic just because it's all of our people in there. But this movie was truly, and it will go down as a classic, and it's going to catch on. Now, Rotten Tomatoes gave it bad reviews, and fuck them anyway, because they don't mean anything to us. It's about what we think. What about Dr. Professor? What does he think? What does Reggie Owens think? What does Big Lloyd think when he watches the film? And if our people are watching the film and we give it good reviews, that's what matters. If it touches us, that's what matters, because we'll take the movie, and when we have family and friends come from out of town or come over to the house, when we hanging out with Shorty, we want to watch something deep, we'll put that on, and people that didn't see it, we'll introduce them to it. So if it touches our spirit and touches our soul and sparks something in our brain, then we'll share it. And brother Nate, man, he did it again, man. He had another phenomenal film, where he really put his foot into it. And then he came to the shop, man, and humanized himself. This dude he's a superstar. Right? He's an A-lister. He's not a B or a C or some up and coming boxer who can't make time for the shop because he thinks his shit don't stink. We got a real celebrity.
And to the ancestors, he's an A-list.
Say it again.
And to our ancestors, he's an A-list.
Absolutely. But he came in and represented us well. And man, that's what we've been begging for. That's what we've been asking for. Even if we didn't ask for it or beg for it, that's what we've wanted. And yeah, he did a phenomenal job, man. And I know I love the brother for it, and I know y'all love him for it. Not just for making the film, but for everything that comes with it, for delivering that truth, unwavering truth. And as I mentioned to him earlier, I don't want to give too much away for people who didn't watch the interview yet. But when you have to go to some financiers and you need some financial backing to make a quality film like that, and those are not melanated folks, right? I mean, it's a tough conversation, or it may be a awkward feeling, right? At least to say, hey, you know what? Hey, oppressor, give me some money so I could talk about you, and I could tell the truths about you.
Right.
I can pull the bandage back and show the whole world your ugly scar. And yeah, man, it was just beautiful, man. I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. Like the questions were great. Like it was good. Like you did a phenomenal job. Thank you.
Man,
Thank you, Batman. Thank you, Batman. Oh man.
Who was that? I didn't see. Who was it?
Oh, I was making a joke. I was like, "Thank you, Batman."
Oh, is he in here?
Oh no, he's gone. He's gone. Oh, we in Wakanda.
No, I thought you were talking about John Page. I turned.
Oh no, I was telling you, thank you, Batman. Yeah, it was. It was.
Man, but yeah, that was great. The crazy thing is, for people that don't know, like Fred and I, we don't share notes. Like we go in with our own set of questions. So
yeah, he just knows who the guest is. That's all. You just know who the guest is.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So if Fred asked the 7 questions that I may have in my head or that I've written down, then I've got to change those questions like in the middle of the interview. Right. Just I kind of gather some information and go from there. But I think, man, it went well. We bounced off of each other well. There was a good synergy.
It was good, man. That shit.
Yeah.
I already chopped it up. So that shit, man, that shit's so good. That, and man, we getting so, man. I'm glad you came in like at the beginning of the interview, because that was cool, man. That shit was good. Yeah, whenever we do them short run interviews, man, you come in at the beginning. You know what I mean? That'll shit, because that shit was good. Damn.
Yeah. What up, Fat Cat?
Yeah. What up, Buddy Lee? What up, Buddy Lee?
So real quick, what was your I mean, I know we kind of talked about the movie a little bit, but like, what was your favorite one scene?
Favorite one scene right now, I would say when he goes and gets when he goes into the house, because that shit caught me. I said, dude, what? I'm sitting there. I was blown away. I thought he was going to get Omari or somebody like that, or his uncle or somebody. I said, oh, damn. This about to be good, dog. Ooh, shit. Ooh, shit. Man, that scene just took me on after that, it was go. It was go time. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just getting ready to say, maybe we shouldn't. I know people had enough time to get a chance to see it, but I think listening to the interview first for some people and then watching it is probably gonna feel better, you know, because going back to watch it again is gonna feel different for me at least, right?
Yes. Oh yeah, for sure. So
I think we need to have a scheduled date for us to come back and you know, have a real powwow about it. Man, good though.
Yeah, that shit was phenomenal, man. I mean, phenomenal film. What's up, Anna Israel, man? What's up, man? Don't worry, it's catalog for you, Buddy Lee. Go ahead and take a look, man. My homie from the D. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's phenomenal, man. That interview felt so good, man. It was like, man, all we want to do is just highlight Black excellence, man. And boom, right on our computer screen, we got Black excellence. You know what I mean? People that we see every day, and we like, man, if we could just tell them one thing, you know what I mean? And boom, what do you know? You know, so it's like Ruben Patterson last night. How many Laker fans hated Ruben Patterson?
Man, you know what?
4 Laker fans called in last night, hating him. Like, man. I mean, some people they didn't like him so much they got drunk before the show. You know, yeah. So,
and I think because it was a short too, it was also, you know, just I think that actually made it better.
Oh yeah, for sure, 1,000%, 1,000%, 1,000. Oh, 1,000. You know what I mean?
Because it left us all salivating and wanting some more. Kind of like when we had John Sally in here, right?
Yeah, John Sally. We definitely got to get John Sally back for sure.
Right. As soon as we got started and warmed up, I mean, we were already in the thick of it, and it was time to go. You know?
I was like, damn.
Yeah. I know, man. Yeah. And the Queen, Patty Dean. I see you, Queen. I see the Queen right there, man. Boy, she is the best in the biz. Can't nobody fuck with PD. That's a fact.
Yeah, y'all fighters might need to hire her.
Yeah.
Y'all fighters. Y'all need a PR person. Y'all need a manager, a PR person, a grounds person to clear the runway so you can land. Y'all better holler at PPD. Y'all better holler at her.
Hey, real talk. Me, you, and Patty, hey, we could really change some of these dudes' lives.
Hey, yeah. And truth be told, I know boxing. I've never seen you before, man. Welcome to the show, man.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Yeah, you know, it's on YouTube now. It's on YouTube. So just go to YouTube and type in American Skin, and you'll have the option to rent or buy. Since you want the app now, just get it there and just throw it on your computer, throw it on your TV. You know, yeah, man, it was. What did you ask? Oh yeah, change their lives. Yeah, they gonna know. They gonna know. They gonna get it. Mm-hmm.
You said it, but from the management side to, because a lot of these dudes can't talk, man. They don't know who to talk to and what to say. You know, I know I'm around fighters all day, every day. You know what I mean? Like, I see dudes with crazy talent, boxers, wrestlers, MMA guys, judokas. I mean, period. And these guys, they are phenomenal athletes, but that's all they are. And those are, you know, how people say, shut up and dribble, or, you know, shut up and fight, or whatever. Those guys are kind of like if you look in a dictionary and find that for that phrase or whatever, like those guys will pop up there, and they need somebody to represent them properly. They need representation.
Right.
And, you know, what you bring, what I bring, and PD all together, all a different set of skills. Man, fighters, y'all better listen up. Change your lives right now.
Oh yeah. We're gonna start putting that in their ear too. So you got two things to do. What does talk to Al mean, and who's doing your PR? Who's doing your audit? You know what I mean? Yeah, shit. Why not?
Right on, Kevin Brower. He said about to watch American Skin right now after the show.
It's powerful, man. It's powerful.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have to get well, no, I can't get a link for it, but yeah, y'all just got to do that. You know, put that on your list. Absolutely. Yeah, in part 4, giving his love. You know what I'm saying? Patty Dean, DB, and Fred have been given a culture, life with high-level content, and a constant reminder: Black epicness.
Who's that? Who said that?
Part 4.
Okay, it hasn't come up yet. So yeah. Oh, I missed it. Yeah.
That's profound. I like that. Yeah. Dimitri Cowan in the building. What up? Yeah, man, that was just, oh, man, that was great. That was great. And it feels so good. It makes a whole day go by better. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you know, you still pumped up about it. And it's, you know, we get off the phone, it's midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, right? But then it was cool because it was midday. It was lunchtime, you know, or for the people on the East Coast, it was late lunch or early dinner. Mm-hmm. But it makes the rest of your day just feel good. You just kind of get your, what's the name? Get a Dorsey bop. You know what I'm saying? For the rest of the day.
Dorsey Bop. Yeah, Dorsey Bop. Yeah. Man, speaking of Dorsey Bop, we got Byrd Man with the $20 bop. You know what I mean? Salute, man.
I'm here for the education, and you will get it, brother. Man, you get faded and schooled at the same time.
Yeah, play the song. Yeah, but that was just a phenomenal, man. Man, I felt good after that, man. I felt really good. Like, I wanted to come back in. I wanted 9 o'clock to get here so fast so we can just like make the energy, like, just keep it in here. You know what I mean? You know,
damn, Reggie, you didn't see it yet? Reggie said I'm gonna have to watch it too. I couldn't find it on Netflix.
No, it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube right now. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Yeah, I'm actually gonna buy it and put it on my YouTube. I'm gonna do that as well. The only movie I have on my YouTube is Malcolm X. So that'll be my second movie I ever put on there. I watch Malcolm X every Friday when I go to fights. Every Friday night, I fall asleep to it. It's like my blanket. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I only got like 5 movies on there. I think I have Malcolm X, House Party. What else I have on there? The Spook That Sat by the Door, or Spook Who Sat by the Door. Man, what else I got on there? Remember the Titans. Mm-hmm. And what else I got on there? Yeah, it's literally like 5 movies, but, you know, none of the blaxploitation stuff that made it look crazy and shit. You know, one of the things I did want to ask him if he drew anything, or if he, I know you guys talked about the ending of the movie, like the alternate ending or whatever. And I wonder if he, you know, had any sort of conversations or any counseling from Spike Lee or
I would have liked to get that comment, because Spike Lee definitely he was involved on some level. I don't know, but yeah, that's good. Yeah, we got C Jones 0224 in here, man. I never seen you here before either.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, man. Your birthday coming up, huh? February 24th, huh?
That 224. I wonder if that's Gigi and Kobe. Or I wonder if his birthday is just on February 24th.
Oh, yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna find a Mamba and everything, right? Kevin Bronson's on Amazon Prime too.
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime. I saw it on Amazon Prime. I saw it on Amazon Prime.
Mr. Mel Advice, do it yourself. Salute. He said, salute, Fred. Boxing and Barbecue said, what's up, Fred? Yeah.
Yeah, smash the like button on the way in. And
man,
yeah, smash the like button.
Yep, he said that's Gigi and Kobe. I see it, man. C. Jones with good brother, man. Right on. You gotta make sure you watch the show from last night if you didn't see it yet.
Yeah. Yo, yeah, you gonna love that Ruben Patterson. Damn, that was fun doing. Oh man, we got a new Azteca. Oh shit, man. Oh man. Get Spike on the show, Fred. I know he'll join, or Rosie. I can get Rosie Perez for sure, because I know people who have her number. Oh shit. Help me say that name. AXZ.
It's Azteca. It's just got the X's in there. It's Azteca.
Thank you, boy. Man, welcome to the show. Man, what's up, Azteca? Man, we got your boy coming in here, man. Help me out. David Benavidez coming in here Saturday, man. We gonna rock out, man. We gonna rock out. Saturday gonna be fun. I like David Benavidez, man. I like his little swag. I shouldn't call it little swag, but I like his swag, man. Tony Montana. Hey, shout out to the strip clubs all across the globe, But I'm excited to have him on because him and his dad don't hold no punches, and I like it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be honest, especially when we start talking about Canelo.
Oh yeah, and Canelo's ducking him because he don't want to fight any Latinos, which is a great segue to the topic tonight. You know Absolutely. What I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. Man, this motherfucker said he ain't. Man, it's just funny, man. That it's not a big story. How is that not a big story?
Well, they fall right into the narrative. Not only is he not us, but he looks very Irish.
So
they do what they can, to keep the strength and the energy on the melanated side.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And which is the reason why some of their people love them so much, because they idolize and revere that so much.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
What's up, Gregory X? Yeah, man. Smash the like button and tweak the algorithms. Why not, man? Yeah.
So think about this. And I started mentioning this yesterday. What if Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence said, "Yeah, we're not going to fight each other because we're both brothers"?
I want them to say it now. I want them to say it. Like I really want them to say it. You know what I mean?
If Demetrius Andrade and Maul said, "We're not going to fight each other because we're brothers."
Yeah.
How would that be received by the boxing community?
Because we got on them because they fans. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, because they were best friends. Excuse me. They were best friends. Like, oh, we're not fighting you because you're my best friend. You was the best man in my wedding. You know what I mean? That's some type of bullshit like that. Yeah. We hammered them. To the point they don't even like each other no more. Sean, like, he don't want to fight now.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean?
Yeah, Devin and Tank come out and say, "Listen, we're not going to fight each other because we're brothers. We got a brotherhood." I won't do anything to destroy my brother's legacy. I want him to continue to be undefeated. How would that be received by Max Kellerman and Larry Merchant if he's still alive? What's Jim Lampley? Who's the other dude that's sitting down with Andre Ward and Timothy Bradley? What's his name?
Teddy Atlas.
Teddy Atlas, right? These dudes, Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder said, "We'll never fight each other because we're brothers." That would just be so crazy.
Oh, Joe Tessitore as well, yeah. Joe Tessitore.
But you know what though? We don't allow that because we just cut from a different cloth. We won't allow it.
Yeah.
It'll sound noble, it'll sound cool, it'll sound good to hear him say it. We'll be like, "Damn, that's pretty noble. That's pretty dope that he said that." But yeah, when y'all gonna fight though?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, man. Reggie, Drew Titan, man. I want to hear these brothers, man. I want to hear they take. And let me fall back for a second. I want to let some dudes call in. I'll jump back in.
I appreciate you getting them permission, though. Thank you. Hey, yeah, Drew. I was gonna talk about it. I just didn't want to title it in the the algorithms and stuff. I definitely want to talk about. I don't even know the man's name, but you said his name was Chad Wheeler. Yeah, those pictures are disgusting. Those pictures are disgusting, and I think we all need to do something about it. I think we all should repost it. I think we should all repost it and retweet it and share it and do what we need to do, because that woman deserves justice. I don't even know her name, but he's a Seattle Seahawk. He's a Seattle Seahawk. And Reggie's calling in. What's up? Oh, you just missed your call. Call back in, Reg. And here's the GoFundMe, man. So go drop a cup of coffee in there, man. We getting closer and closer to 5K. We getting closer and closer to 5K for our award show. That's about what we need. You know what I mean? And when we get it, we'll have the award show in the coming days or the coming weeks, depending on the trophy guy. You know, so what's up, Reg? What you got, man? What you got?
Man, salute to y'all for that interview, man, with Parker, man. That was dope. I like the brother's work, man, even though I haven't seen this one. But just listen to how he speaks and his thought that goes into films, man. This dude is one of the profound dudes in Hollywood that really gets out our stories, depict them well from the script and from the visuals. His work is dope. Matter of fact, that Birth of a Nation was the last movie I've seen in the theaters. I tend to not go to movies to watch films because I don't tend to want to watch films if I don't see people that look like me. I'd rather wait for stuff to come on video. Plus, I like to rewind and go back and listen to a word and things like that. But the moment in which you asked about the finance that came with the film, I thought that was a great question.
Yeah, DB asked a great question. Yeah, great question.
Yeah, solid question. And the fact that when you look at it, is where a lot of the investment has to come from. You still have to reach to these other folks who you write and get these stories about, how they're overcoming certain things against stories that go against these people who are putting their money up. And that's the sad thing about it. And I even remember hearing Dick Gregory speak about that whole aspect of when the Miles Davis film was coming out and how they wanted to control it because they had to go, once again, to white investors for his story. Because black folks with wealth and money aren't willing, or they tend to not trust those black writers and filmmakers with putting their money on it, because we get too caught up in wanting to buy European designer wear. So we're not willing to make such an investment and hope to get returns on it. But we gamble all the time. But the fact that white folks are always the ones who tend to want to be the financial backers behind this thing just to get a story out. And even like, I think even I was hearing about when they would want to do a story on, but even with him, where he said they want to have inputs, but even with him taking the money, they still have no input. He still gets to tell the story the way he writes it, the way it's written by him, and the way he wants to get the story conveyed to an audience. But also the fact that bugs me is the fact that these type of films get less of an audience behind them, because we still get too caught up in that ignorant shit. Want to see ignorant shit displayed on screen in order to attract us, rather than stories that, you know, are uplifting, they're powerful and shit. They have a message behind them. But that was all in all, that was brilliant. This Canelo shit, this Canelo thing is, he's one of the fakest fucking Mexicans to ever step into the world of boxing. For one, he doesn't even look Mexican. And that's the other thing that they have injected, how we talk about how they go about injecting stuff on us within society through programming. A lot of people down in Mexican haven't been injected with that shit. So where they praise those who look more European than what they do look as the true people, you know, who tend to come from Mexico, who are darker in complexion. You look at their television. I used to never understand why, when I used to see, you know, you walk in a Mexican restaurant, Telemundo shows is playing, what they call favelas or whatever they call that shit. But all the actors look more white than we see in American in acting. Blonde hair, blue eyes. And when I see Mexicans, we grew up around Mexicans. They don't look like these fools on TV, Canelo looked like one of those types, and that's the representative of their country. For one, for Canelo to make this type of statement, you taking food out the mouths of your other Mexican fighters. But he's supposed to represent Mexico. The other thing, Canelo hasn't taken none of these fights to Mexican countries to help boom and stir their economy if he's that big of a damn star. So it just shows how fake and how caught up some people get just hearing the announcement or the word that he's Mexican. If anything, that food from Europe in my book. And then it also puts into another picture where white folks, y'all better start putting up a fuss too. Y'all ought to be upset because he seems to be picking on white fighters. Is that to shun y'all, look down upon y'all the easy targets? Because he sure ain't fighting nobody black. But that's my thoughts. He's a fake Mexican. He's fake as fuck. All these other suckers who fake like they Mexican, who support him, you stupid, you clowns, because he don't do shit that speaks of him being Mexican. He come out here to celebrate American-made Mexican holidays, which really don't show respect to y'all to begin with. But the fact he ain't done nothing to stir anything in the Mexican economy by taking fights down there to get people to travel, pay for hotels, eat in Mexican markets, shop in Mexican stores, travel along the Mexican districts to buy from little side street shop owners. He ain't do nothing where he can stir the economy out there. He's fake as fuck. But that's all my thoughts on that, Fred.
I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Sir.
All right, one.
Yes, sir.
All the time. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with the extent that, like, how can your Latino compadres, they gotta eat too. So I remember as a kid, Chavez and De La Hoya was so big of a fight that they were talking about it in the black barbershops. You know what I mean? They were talking about it at the top. You understand? I think that it's I'll let this caller go. 609, what's up? You know what I mean? They were talking about it at the top. 609, what's up? What's up? All right, so and what I'm saying is that when you got a chance, and I mean this sincerely, when you got a chance to give a fighter generational wealth, and right now in the sport of boxing, if you fight Earl Spence, if you fight Wilder, if you fight Canelo, who else? If you fight either of them, it's going to give you probably the biggest purse you've ever made. And when you tell like Mario that, man, I'm not fighting you, it's not, I mean, yeah, it's about the fight, it's about the pride, but listen, the 10,000 people that I can directly impact because I go to the store, I impact that family, that family can pay their bills and hire more people. I know some of you guys hate the term trickle down, but that's real trickle down. Some of y'all say there's no such thing as trickle down. It don't work, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it works on this show. You understand where the super chats that y'all get, the super chats that y'all give to me on a daily basis, it goes right back into the show. You understand? We donate to many of the guests want donations done to their favorite charity, or we give them a thank you gift, and you know what I mean, and so on and so forth. So at the end of the day, like, it's important. If you're talking from a government perspective, I don't want to talk about the government. I'm just talking about Lawrence has $100. Lawrence has $100, and Lawrence has $100, and he flips that into 1,000, and then he hires somebody. You know what I mean? Then he can pay to get his car fixed. He gets his car fixed. Then the man that fixes his car go buy the oil. The oil makes money. The car man makes oil. You get what I'm saying? What's up, 253?
Yo, what's happening, Fresh Part 4?
Hey, what's up, man? How you feel, man?
I'm good, man. I got my voice back and whatnot. I'm maintaining.
That's what's up.
But I had to call in real quick.
Take your time.
Ask you about that whole situation with old boy from the Seahawks, you know, because I'm up here. I watch the news all day, and they just kind of glossed over a whole fact about, you know, what happened with him beating up on old girls, you know, the black woman. And the part that, you know, made me sick to my stomach was after he beat her up, from what the reports had said, he sat right back down, you know, and continued to eat his food. You know, I know this is like a change of topic or whatever, but it just it don't sit right with me. And I can remember when Ray Rice had this incident with his, you know, his wife, I believe, in the elevator. It was on the news, on ESPN, on everything, nonstop. But this white man, who's a professional football player, who's upwards of 300 plus pounds, beats, you know, this black woman to within an inch of her life. And then they said he told her to bow to him.
I heard that.
Yeah, he told her to bow to him. And then according to another report I read, he said that he was off his bipolar meds and he snapped. So how can a man such as somebody like him beat a woman to within an inch of his life, or of her life, you know, sit down and continue to eat his food next to what he said, quote unquote, he thought she was dead, you know, her lifeless body, and this not be everywhere? That kind of shit, you know, that kind of stuff bothers me. And that's what's wrong with society, you know. That's a big problem I have with society. Just like that cop, I think it's in Florida, that body slammed that girl and knocked her out for trying to stop a fight. You don't hear nothing. You know, they don't talk about stuff like this. You know, when it's our women, you know, being just violated by these white men. So I don't know, man. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of all this, you know, this nonsense. But the other thing I wanted to say is that was a great interview earlier. I appreciate it.
Oh, that's
It was amazing. It was amazing. I saw Nate Parker. I didn't know, you know, who, you know, how talented he was. Because I saw him in one of these, you know, low, you know, budget, like B-rated films called Eden. And I remember he bothered me because of how he went out. But when I saw him in American Scam Man, it was unbelievable. It was just, I think I watched that movie like 2 or 3 times already. And I tell everybody that I know, you know, you got to watch this movie. You know, you got a link to it. No, you need to go buy it. Go buy it. Go support that film. That's something you need to, you know, you need that in your collection. So,
you
know,
need it in
keep
your
up the great
collection.
work.
Oh, you
Huh?
you need it in your collection. It's a movie. You just play it when you ain't doing nothing around the house, man. You know, you moving from room to room and shit. You just put it on the TV. Just put
That's
it
something
on.
you gotta watch.
Just
That's something that means something.
Yeah.
That's something that means something. That's something
Own
that's,
it.
you know, that has value.
Own it.
It has to be, you know, and it's not something, you know, to me it's more important, and what it signified, it's something more important than me to just play it and just, you know, go about my day and do whatever. That's something I sit down and I want to digest every time, over and over and over again. There's going to be something that you're gonna find a little bit of. It's going to be something you're going to pick up on every time you watch that movie that you probably didn't pick up on the last time. It's going to be something like that.
Yeah. Exactly.
And it's important. I love stuff like that where I'm engaged. I love to be engaged. My mind, it just works like that. So that's something that, you know, it's important that you focus on it. So at least in my opinion. But yeah, man, keep doing what y'all do, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, I appreciate you.
Oh, no doubt, man. I'm out.
I appreciate
Back in the
your part for
shop,
it. Gregory X, man. See, no taxation without representation. And guess what we got in the barbershop? We got representation. What up, Gregory X, man? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What did Ryan Clark say about that, dog? I got to hear this, dog. What did Ryan Clark say? Please fill me in because I have no idea, 504. What's up?
Yo, what's happening, man?
What you got, man? What you got? Moni Brown, what it do, big homie? What's up? What you got?
I'm gonna build off, with the last call.
Where you been though? Where you been? Where you been? You been working hard or what? I know you listening, but why you don't call in?
Because, man, I sometimes what's understood and got to be explained. I have no need sometimes, but y'all cover everything.
Okay, got you. Okay,
so,
but you know, you like Triple OG. I just want to hear you, nigga. Like you know what I mean? Like, you know, I just need to hear you, nigga. You know what I mean?
Sometimes you gotta lay back.
Yeah. Okay, I got you, man. What's up? What you got, man?
To build off what he was saying, man, don't mean to seem insensitive, but you familiar with the term you lay down with dogs you catch fleas, right?
Say it again, please. I'm sorry. My phone.
I don't mean to be insensitive, but you familiar with the term you lay down with dogs you catch fleas, right?
You catch fleas, yeah.
Okay. This wasn't no random act of violence that somebody descended upon her. This was somebody she was married with, so she knew this man, lived with this man. I don't know how long they were together, but this wasn't a random act of violence. This is somebody she chose to be with.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's one of the downfalls to things like that happening. We can't get mad at it. She's married to this man. We can't feel some type of way. She's married to this man. Now, from this point on, now check this out. There's been a lot of incidents of domestic violence where the woman went right back to the man. Mm-hmm. How can you get mad at the situation? How can you even go at the man if the woman gonna go right back to him? I'm not saying she gonna go back to him. I'm just saying we don't even know what's gonna happen when she get out the hospital. What if she go right back to the house? Then what we gonna say? How can we be outraged? It has to start with her first, and woman in her position, in her situation. Then we can support her. Like, no, she take the stance that we taking all day. We could be behind her. And then as segue into another thing, and I'll be done. It also points out to a greater issue of race. Pretty much what he said it without saying it. It points to a greater issue of race because he's saying, well, if it was somebody look like us that did it, blah blah blah, would have happened. We know this. Like, and so nothing's gonna happen. Who controls the media? Of course, the dude that look like him, people that look like him do that shit all the time and get away with it. Okay, now going back to what Nate Parker was saying in the interview you had earlier, what are we gonna do about it? Right. We always want to sit back and wait for the next man to do something, the next woman to do something. What if you that next man or that next woman? How about you jump in and take action and do something? And I felt Nate Parker on that. What are we gonna do? What are you gonna do? So you be that person you looking for, you waiting for, you sitting back and waiting on to do something. You do it. So that's pretty much my call, bro.
Man, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. What are we gonna do? Yeah, what are we gonna do? Peace. Yeah, man. It's I'm when the show ends, that's one of the first things I'm going to do is go listen to Ryan Clark. Where's Jamel Hill? I'm trying to get her on the show too. So we working. The women chose the method of demise. Chickens do come home eventually. Yeah, it's it's when she begins to talk, it's gonna unravel. And that'll be the truth, like I'm just gonna guesstimate just based off of pragmatics. A man there are exceptions. I do believe that she may have seen signs because he was on bipolar meds, and I don't want to take away from what that man did. That man needs to be doing 15 to 20, you know what I mean? And he needs to be done like Ray Rice. You understand what I'm saying? 910, what's up?
Yo, what's good with you, Fred?
Hey, what you got, man? What you got?
Wait, man. I just wanted to just go over some type of stuff that the last caller was saying. I agree with him going towards the end as far as what are we gonna do? Because I think as far as just a community, sometimes like we always just say, "Oh man, we should spin black. We should do this. We should do that." But you know what I mean? Like sometimes I believe we say shit just because it sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, and I believe honestly I'm guilty of it too sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But what I just wanted to say was like one thing we have to like just again, this is a black community, man. We got to realize that mental health is real, and I'm not even talking about him. I'm talking about what hurt. Stockholm syndrome is a real thing.
Wow, good point.
And to anybody that is not familiar with it, you know, Stockholm syndrome is basically the love of your abuser.
Mm-hmm.
That's why like that thing with Bill Cosby, like, you know what I mean? Forgive me, I don't mean to trigger anybody listening to anything like that, but like that's why I think like for the most part, like I don't think he should have went to jail. Reason being because it's like I remember just listening to one of the interviews, like, yeah, the first night I went up there and I don't remember what happened. And then the second night, I'm like, ma'am, there shouldn't have been no second night. But you know what I mean? That was just me.
Wait, she had an interview?
Yeah, like there was just all type of interviews and stuff like that that's been coming back out of the media, like with a lot of the women.
Oh, you're talking about women in general. You're talking about women in general.
Yeah, I'm using one of the Bill Cosby cases as an example.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, just as far as like, you know, it's all Stockholm syndrome. So it is very possible that, hey, this is not the first time that he's put his hands on her, but this is the first time that he went this far. So it might have just been a slap or a single punch, but every time she comes back. Like that's a real mental health issue.
Right.
And I just think, like, you know what I mean? Just as a community, we have to be somewhat, I ain't gonna say sympathetic, but empathetic towards that. I think, like, we have to learn difference between the two. It's like, hey, because I mean, at the end of the day, I just know I have a sister, and she married. If my brother-in-law was whooping my sister's ass and she kept going back, I don't give a damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm taking this man off the map. So, I mean, like, sometimes it's just easy to say, like, well, she went back. But at the same time, it's like, hey, man, like, we on the outside looking in. You don't have to look at her every day and look at her face, look at her bruises. You know what I'm saying? Sit there and listen to her talk about, you know what I mean, how, you know what I mean, like, how bad she feels, or today, like, I'm going to just cook his favorite meal and maybe he'll forgive me. You know what I mean? I just think that's real important. That we do, just as far as like with this abuse thing, man, that we do know exactly what Stockholm syndrome is. And one question. And now when we say, man, like, hey, let's all do our part. Right? Now, besides like, hey, just not being that, like what do we need to do?
The short answer is the easy answer is to populate ourselves in a different like sector. So more judges, more cops, more police officers, more teachers, more doctors, more construction workers, more landscapers, more you understand what I'm saying? Like and then even
I'm sorry, go ahead, Fred.
No, and even if you have to work with a corporation or another company, find a way to turn your talents into an enterprise, you know, because that's the only way you can hand down and create what Nate Parker say, nepotism. You know, that's the quickest way to nepotism. You have a business here,
right?
Here, son, here, daughter, here's the business, you know, and that's, I mean, that's the simplest way, because to say everyone get up and go sacrifice their life. Hold up. You understand what I'm saying? If we do that, ain't no men gonna be here. You know what I mean? The rest are beta male. So now we starting over. You understand? So at the end of the day, it has to be a plan it has to be a 500-year plan, 1,000-year plan. So the easiest way is everyone find a way. You know what I mean? Just because people are enlightening others about entrepreneurship you can be a cop and have enterprise. You can be a teacher and have enterprise. You can be whoever you are. You can be a lawyer and have enterprise, you know. So, or you can infiltrate the government and be the spook by the door. But it's so important.
Fred, you just took the words straight out my mouth. Like, see, this is I ain't gonna spend too much time hogging up the line, man. But what I really just want to present to the chat is, because I know there's gonna be some people out there that's gonna feel some type of way about this. But not too long ago, me and a group of my friends were kind of like going back and forth over this. It's like, hey man, should no black man be a cop? And I asked why. Like, now, the thing is like, man, you're not gonna be able to change a system from the outside, right? Like, I mean, like, at the end of the day, if you a drug dealer, hey man, you selling drugs, of course it's illegal. Now, who would you rather have arrest you? This redneck from way off in the woods somewhere that just came out of now he got a badge and he got your black ass now? He gonna kill you. Or would you rather have somebody that's from your community and you don't have the expectation like, oh, come on now, bruh, let me go. Because at the end of the day, like, you got a job to do, they got a job to do. His job is to catch you. Your job is to not get caught. So now if it ever comes to the situation when you get caught now, do you get to see your day in trial, or are you just gonna be another hashtag on Twitter? Because if redneck gets you, that's all you're gonna be. Right. You're gonna be another one right on camera with a foot on your neck.
Yeah, and you're gonna get over sentenced by that white judge.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, man, see, that's the thing. It's just such a catch-22, man. Like, but I personally think that we shouldn't discourage, like, you know what I'm saying, our youth to like pursue some of those things, man. Like our lawyers, police officers, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I think you need that alpha male at home just to be like, hey man, once you inside, this shit like being in the Matrix. Don't let it change you.
Yeah.
Don't let it change you.
Right.
But man, that's my call, Fred. Salute to you, brother.
Appreciate you, big homie.
No doubt.
All right, one. Gregory X. She played in the Primate Pen and didn't expect the melanin deficient primate to attack the deficient primate to attack. Yeah. And he was cycling off his stuff too. You know what I mean? What's up, 614?
What's up with OG Fred the GOAT?
Hey, what's up, man? What you got, man? You feeling good, man? What's up, man? What you got?
Man, listen, man, I just want to give you I want to give you your flowers, man. You the GOAT. I swear to God, man.
Yeah, appreciate
you. Like, when it comes to black issues, man, I respect you so much, man, and you the GOAT, man. You feel me? And that's all I wanted to tell you, man. Fred, you feel me? Even though I disagree with you about Terrence Crawford and stuff, or you having issue with Sean Porter's dad, even though we black, you feel me? But at the end of the day, man, I appreciate it.
I don't have an issue with Sean Porter's dad, though. Continue. I'm over that. I'll continue though. I get you.
Shit, I'm just saying though.
I know. Back then I did though. Oh, for sure. I'm so over that.
He disrespected you, man. Like,
yeah, he did.
It's hard
for sure. And I may have disrespected him one too many times as well.
But Fred, man, I want to give you a flowers.
I appreciate
right now,
you,
man. You the GOAT, man.
The YouTube GOAT.
God.
Yeah.
No, man. I swear to God, man. Man, listen, man. I just respect you, man. That's all I'm gonna tell you, man. I respect you a lot, man. You feel me? And whatever you stand for, man, I appreciate it, man. You feel me?
That's love.
Yeah. So that's all I wanted to say, man. All I want to say is I appreciate you. Keep doing the good work that you're doing, man. And you know what I'm saying? Like, You the GOAT.
I appreciate it. I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT. And guess what? I'm not charging y'all for my milk either.
Shit, man. We should start paying though, man. Everybody, man, we gotta start showing love to Fred. Like for real. At the end of the day, man, the brother does a lot of good work, man. We gotta start supporting him, man. We gotta start putting money in his motherfucking pockets, man.
Y'all heard the man.
Nah, for real though, we gotta start putting money in your pocket, man.
Yeah, just donate to the fundraiser. Donate to the fundraiser. Donate to the fundraiser so we can have this award show. That'll be awesome because that helps us. That makes us listen. The year we're having April 1st is going to be 1 year we changed the format, right? If we do this award show by April 1st and we give away the amount of money that we want to give away with this $5,000. What's up, Asia, man? You know what I mean? It's not even gonna be close. It's not even gonna be close. So
hey, listen, man. I just want to say this, man. I'm willing to place $200.
Well, put it in. Go to the fundraiser right now.
Wait, what's the fundraiser?
I'm putting in the link right now. Putting in the link right. The link is in the chat right now. Go put it. I
got it. $200, man. I got $200. Like, man, let's start with run. Who can be $200, man?
They hear you. They hear you. They gonna do it. They gonna do it.
Yeah.
We ain't got a telethon yet, but you gonna when we do the telethon, I'm calling you first.
Man, $200, man. I swear to God.
I'm with it.
Whoever want to be my man, come on now, baby. Let's raise this. Let's raise it up.
Raise it.
$200 from the beginning, man. You feel me, OG Fred? But man, like for real, man, I want to give you your flowers, man. You the GOAT. I swear to God, man, you do a lot of stuff for the black community, man. The barbershop, man, I appreciate you so much, man. I listen to your show every day.
That's love.
You feel me?
Thank you.
Like for real, man. Like you help a lot of black people, man. So thank you very much, man.
All the time. Go take care of your beautiful
baby.
kids.
You can talk to the money, baby. Yeah, that's my little nephew right here. You want to talk to some money? Hold on, hey, hold on. Say hello to the barbershop. Say what's up, money?
What's up, money?
How you doing?
Say you love money.
Yeah.
Say you love money.
I love money.
Yeah, we appreciate you. Your dad's gonna give us 200 pounds of money real quick.
Yeah, I love you too, man. Listen, OG Fred, man, I just want to give you a flowers.
Thank you.
$200, man.
Thank you.
$200, man. I got it. Listen, man. Let's get it right, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. He hung up. That's cool. He hung up like that. What's up? I guess you learned that from DB. Don't call in high. Because I got high. Yeah, if y'all want to donate, go ahead and do that. Yeah, hey, someone just sent me a DM. Canelo won't fight Mexicans and Floyd Mayweather won't fight black fighters, man. I thought that was funny. I genuinely thought that was funny. You know, so but you know, we up and at it, man. We are doing great things though. That's for damn sure. And nothing can stop us because we all the way up. All the way up. We all the way up. What's up, man?
Yeah, what's happening, man? Keeping us going and rocking here, man.
Yeah, we rocking all day long. Puffing and puffing in. What's up?
Hey, I just wanted to change the tenor a little bit.
Okay, go ahead.
I just think that we need to be thankful for the no's and the people who lock us out of shit. We need to be thankful for them people. Because I know of somebody, and I know me personally, for me not being able to do what I want to do, I went to school to be in computers back in the 90s, early 2000s when networking was a thing. And when they got all the engineering licenses from Microsoft, Cisco, you know, all the different accredited ones, and I couldn't find a job. When I did, I had to work for free. So I ended up going to corporate America. And eventually, I learned about the stock market from one of my buddy's dads. And this month that just passed, even after the not so great last 2 days I had, I've made $100,000 this month.
That's beautiful. That's a great month.
Good month. And it's been building over time, you know, for me learning and experience. And it's not just me. I know somebody who, you know, same situation. Dude had a car wash. Has a car wash, and he got so many people working for him. He make $15,000 a month. So I think we have to embrace where we at and stop trying to change systems that probably never gonna change. Because a lot of stuff we can hand down to our kids, because you can hand your show down. If they would have told you yes, we wouldn't be listening to you right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to embrace the no. The no is a good thing. The no, it should call for action. You can't see the no and just complain about the no. The no shouldn't be a stopping point. It should be an end point for you to get to where you need to get to.
Be thankful for the no's.
Man, the no should be good. But you can't be mad about the no, and then you're going to spend 4 hours out of your weekend watching football and you don't got no job, or you barely making it. So there's some I think to me, I'm going to say this, I'm going to put a button hook on it. For me personally, a lot of it was just my mentality, you know, because you can learn anything just about, because like you'll hire people for your properties and you'll see the plumbers or you'll see the electricians, and you see these people like, damn, how the hell he become an electrician? How the hell he get to take the test? So a lot of it is your mentality more than anything, because it's not, if somebody could do it, you could do it. And I work every day. I have a regular job and I make that kind of money. And I'm not sitting up all night, all day watching the stock market. So there's always a custom to your lifestyle where you can find a pattern and a way to make something happen if you want to invest the time in trying to figure that out. And, you know, it all comes from sacrifices. Nothing's easy. You're going to have to take some risks. You're going to have to invest some time. But I think that at some point, we have to stop complaining about the no, and we have to figure out how can we meet the need with what the no is. Because the no is just pushing you away from something that's just holding you back anyways. Because like I said, without that no of them people trying to not have you into their little clique of the club of the reporters, we wouldn't have the access to you. We wouldn't have the access to your guests. We wouldn't have the dialogue and the platform that you've created, which has never been created before. And it's only expanding. So that's my call, Fred. I really appreciate the show. Just like the last caller said, I think that we just have to open up our mind and we have to be embraceful to where we're at, and not to the point where we still just keep fighting the same fight. Even the Democrats and Republicans are a good thing, because we know we're not being represented. So if we know we're not being represented, we can create our own. There's a lot of the creativity is unlimited at this point with the internet, whereas before it was very limited. It's very unlimited right now at this juncture where we are. And I'm gonna say this last thing, and I'm gonna get off. Fred, you remember when we were kids that the guy used to come to your house and he'd sell you dictionaries? Well, he'd sell your parents' dictionaries.
Yeah.
He'd sell your parents' dictionaries.
Amway and all that, yeah.
Well, that was to me. I say that because that was like if your family had money to do that, your parents felt like they were giving you the library that you didn't have access to, because that was the only way you were going to get knowledge. Right now, we have phones, and every kid got a phone, got an iPad. Every house got at least 2 phones and an iPad or a computer or something. They got like 3 or 4 different devices where you got the whole world open up to you. Back then, you were very limited to what books you could read. And even the books and the encyclopedias, when we go back, if we actually look at them, a lot of them were bigoted. A lot of them were swayed away from reality and misinformation that were in those books. So you were very limited to how many books you were going to get, because they weren't available. A lot of times you had to wait on when you went to a library. You couldn't, the bookstores, depending on the local store, only had certain books. And it depends on what you can afford, if you can actually buy a book. So now the whole world is open up to you, which you have access to people, where if you get on LinkedIn, you can talk to people of banks, you can talk to CEOs of different companies, you can reach out to you. Like the way your platform is, if your platform was like this in the 90s, you would not be accessible. It just wouldn't happen. So I think we have to embrace all of these things. I'm going to get off because I'm going in a tangent down a long road. I don't want to go down this road. But I appreciate you, Fred.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
All right.
All the time. I didn't hear the ding, ding, ding. There it is. Mike Weary the Great, that liquor and weed be making motherfucking age quick. You know what I mean? Quick. On a quick. Ain't that what Drake say? Quick. I used to look up the word vagina, trying to learn something. Appreciate you. Love is the word. I appreciate you. Thank you for donating again. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We getting there. We gonna get there. And your cash apps are going. I got $200 in my cash app. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not. So y'all can just add that. Where do I go with this? We're talking about generational wealth. We was talking about the man. I think that they gonna have to isolate him anyway. But I'm very interested in the backstory. I'm very interested in the backstory for educational purposes. I am not. Even considering that bipolarism. Just me as an individual. You know, I know I've said it on the show. That's not an excuse. That's your wife or your long-term girlfriend. Shit, that's a human being. You know, I just heard, what's up, contender? I just heard just in the show, because I don't really like looking at that stuff. It was all on my timeline today, and it really bothered me. And I didn't look at the backstory. I just saw her face, and I think he should serve the highest. He should be over sentenced. Yeah, that 1990 crime bill was written for him. You know, it was written for him. You know, how about the detectives go in his bathroom? You know, I mean, I'm pretty sure he got some things that he didn't get prescribed to him. How about they go in his cabinet? You know what I mean? How about just accidentally just drop something in there for him? You know, so so I just think that it's just a genuine lack of respect for that human being. And he deserves 15 years for that. And you just sit there and eat your dinner like nothing happened. This ain't a Hannibal movie where you're eating a person's brain and then when the movie ends, everyone's alive. And you know, this is real life. You know, it should be a charge on top of a charge, because if I hit a police officer or if I get into a fight on the street and I don't administer CPR, that's another charge. That's basically attempted murder, right? Or something. Say you do self-defense, right? And you beat the guy to a pulp, that they can charge you for that. If my understanding is correctly, maybe have a police officer that can do the logistics and make it understand. But when you're in fear of your life, you know, I mean, you obviously can use that. But to my understanding, if you beat up somebody, you have to administer aid at some point. Like when a police officer beats you up and you're hurt, they have to administer aid. You know, so manslaughter, shit, that's attempted murder. Now the manslaughter, yeah, woulda, coulda, shoulda. I bet he walks. Ooh, that's a tough walk, Greg. That's a tough walk, GX. That's a tough walk. I'll definitely be paying attention. But he's gonna be out on bail, and the trial is gonna get delayed, and it's gonna be in 18 months when the story is gone, you know, and it's gonna be in a white town with no news coverage, and he's gonna convince her to not show up, and there you have it. There's your lead witness, and no case. It wasn't him. I lied. You know, that Ray Rice junk, and I'm not excusing Ray Rice either. But now that we know that there's no such thing as equality, this is just another example. Are we still in January? Yeah, we're still in January. We've had 2 public events that shows you there's no such thing as equality in America. This case up in Seattle with this man, and January 6th. January 6th. You know, um, so the county definitely got to take the charge. The DA definitely picking up this case. But if you have no witness, how you gonna prove he did it? Not unless he admits to it. You know, so so it's the Steelers spoke out against him. We'll see. Oh, we'll see. The other guy, he's still the starting quarterback. Roethlisberger. He's two. I believe he had 2 cases. So that's it's just another example. There's no such thing as equality. We got to start getting our. He did admit it. Okay, so but then he can tell his lawyer that he wasn't under his own recognizance. He's on like that wasn't me. I haven't taken my meds. It wasn't me. So it's if you got money and white, you good. How about that Stanford guy a few years ago, right? He did that to that girl and they said prison was too hard for him. So they let him go free. Y'all remember that? That was Stanford, right? That swimmer from Stanford. Craziness, right? You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy. So he was affluent. Yeah, he was affluent. Remember? Yeah, his family did something up north or something like that. Yeah, I remember that. So but yeah, did people want to beam in? We haven't had a beam in yet today. I don't know if anybody want to beam in. Feel free to beam in as well. And but getting back to this Floyd thing, man. Floyd and Canelo. The chickens have come home to roost, man. Like Canelo. Man, I say this, man. If you are a black fighter, how many examples of this do you need? Like the reason why he's fighting you because he don't respect you. You know what I mean? He's gonna handpick you. He's not gonna fight you. Like he's basically telling himself, this is his brain. I respect Mexicans so much that I don't want to touch him. But you Negro, you Asian, you Indian, you ain't shit. You not equal to me. You know what I mean? I love my brother so much I don't want to fight him. But y'all are 3/5 of a man. You know what I mean? Oh, affluenza was the diagnosis. Yeah, affluenza. Yeah, I'll fight you. And I'm gonna pick the lesser of you. So I'm gonna go from Liam Smith to Yeardrum. Oh, I'm not fighting y'all thought I was fighting the best of y'all? Oh, y'all crazy. Because you know what I'm gonna do? Y'all gonna get stripped and then y'all gonna get stripped, and then I'm gonna fight for the belt somehow, some way. Boy, they play the game with the best of, and we fall right in line. We fall right in line. Canelo moving at his own pace. What's up, Kamara? Canelo moving at his own pace, doing what he's the only fighter in quarantine history that gets paid over $1 million that fought back-to-back fights in less than 90 days. The only fighter. You got to have power to have in today's boxing. You got to have power to fight in 90 days. Wilder did it. You got to have a level of power. That power, man. Canelo moving like he's the El Jefe, and basically he is, because guess what? Niggas chasing him like he's the El Jefe. You know what I would do? I would go fight 4 people, knock their head off. I mean, I would make sure it would go. What's that? That ESPN. I'll make sure I go ESPN every time. Every time. What's up, Champion Heart? What you got, man?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay. Man, I was listening to the show. I can't jump in the chat, so let me say salute to all my brothers, DB, Mike Weary, Great, Reggie, Asian Math, you know, all the brothers in the chat. Like I said, I can't jump in the chat right now. Man, I was watching the show earlier with Nate Parker, and I wanted to catch it live, but you know, when I was watching the show, I thought that you weren't doing call-in, and I wanted to talk to that brother. Man, that American Skin, man, that was a masterpiece, man.
Powerful, right?
Man, that was heavy. You know, that was heavy. I really appreciate, you know, that brother having the platform and speaking with his platform. That's powerful. That's strong. You know, and I appreciate that. You know, I would, like I said, I wish that, you know, I could have spoke with him, you know, because there were some things that I wanted to ask. You know, I don't know if you noticed. You mentioned it, but, you know, in that movie, it was you could tell that he gave Malcolm a nod with that quick scene.
Yeah.
In the window with the AK. And I don't know how many people caught that. You know, but man, I gotta watch it again, man. Wow. Man, what are we talking? What are we talking about tonight? Everybody's kind of all over.
Anything you want.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear about that story about the what was it? The football player that almost beat his wife or girlfriend to death.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't heard about that. Who does he play for again?
Seattle Seahawks.
And why is that not on ESPN? And that's great.
Right.
You know? And, you know, like you said, where's Jameer Hill? Where are all these sisters who got all these energy, you know, for brothers that, you know, that date white women, but they got nothing to say about it. You know, it's crazy. It was you know, I had been saying, you know, long before now that Canelo was a fraud, man. You know that. And so I'm not surprised, you know. And that was another thing on that movie when the inmate, the Spanish inmate, the conversation between him and the cop, the Spanish cop.
Powerful, right?
Yeah, that was powerful, man. And you know what? I worked with a guy like that when I worked at the fuel refinery plant, and there was this Mexican dude, and I can remember one day he was talking to these white guys, and he was just dogging, you know, Mexican people, you know, in front of these white guys, and I just sat there, and I'm listening to the shit that he's saying. So I waited, you know, until they left, and he and I was just, and I said, man, you know, why would you say the things that you were saying, you know, about Mexican people to those white boys? Do you think they're gonna accept you more because you're doing that? And come to find out, because it was his cousin told me that they call him the coconut of the family. They don't even a lot of people in the family don't mess with him, you know, because of his mentality. So that was, you know, that was strong, man. And he put that in there. He actually addressed that. You know, you don't see that a lot, you know, in movies. And I thought that was cool that he addressed that. You know, with everything else. You know, but Yeah, that was strong. That was strong.
Oh,
I gotta
very
watch it.
strong. Oh man, super.
Yeah, yeah.
It's definitely a film that will be in your catalog.
Oh, without a doubt.
Mhm.
Without a
It's
doubt.
definitely a Thanksgiving movie. You know what I mean? When the football game is a blowout, you know what I mean? You put that
Right.
in.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, without a doubt, man. Man, it was something else I wanted to expand on. Yeah, I forgot. I lost my train of thought. But I can't jump in the chat tonight, man. I gotta
Oh, I
blow
see
it. I'm
you
delivering,
standing
man.
between the lines. Good job.
Yeah, I just wanted to jump in, man, and speak on that real quick.
Uh-huh.
Hey, respect to you, brother.
All right, appreciate you, big homie.
All right, man.
All right, what? That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Here you go. Oh, we getting closer. We got Sandra, Dewan. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Sandra and Dewan. We got 1715. That means we damn near $2,000. We $3,000 away. Let's 3,000. We good. We getting there. We getting there. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. There's the link. Real rap. Yeah, man. It's what can you say? It was a hell of a movie, man. I'm just telling y'all, please go watch that film. That shit good, man. And it's unfiltered, it's accurate. It's a conversation that we've had in the barbershop. It's a conversation that you're going to have with your high school age son, in the middle school age son or daughter. It's a conversation that you have in your head when you send your kid off to a college in a different state and you literally have no control over your son or daughter. You just pray that the ethics and the conversations that you've instilled in them for 17 years before they went to Grambling State, or Stanford, that it instills in them. It's what we saw a handful of times. Should not. I mean, in 3 months, we saw the beginning of this movie. Damn, down in Texas, Colorado, there was a Latin brother out here in LA. He was a security guard. You got George Floyd, you got Ahmaud. Ahmaud Arbery was by a private citizen, but it just keeps the hits. No, that's not the right word. The abuse just keeps coming. The abuse and the negligence just keep coming. So that's where we're at. You ready, real rap? I don't see you. Your camera's not connected, so let me know when your camera gets connected. But yeah, that film is definitely way enlightening. So but yeah, man, Leonard Ellaby. Hey, here's the funny thing ever. I know I said this yesterday, but I just don't get how somebody say they don't want you, and you saying, well, Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis is the best fighter in the world. I'll put the link down there for you, H Money. Is the best fighter in the world. So it's just, I don't get it. He told you he's putting you to the side. Go get your opponent. Go fight somebody. Build your own legacy. Put your own sauce on it, Now I can't see you. I see you trying to come in, but I don't see no video. I see your name, but I don't know if you're trying to do that. I don't even know if that's you, but I know it's you. But yeah. So are you just gonna call in? Okay, that's easier. Hey, what's up?
Yo, Fred, what's good?
Hey, what you got?
All right, Fred, you not gonna like this call, Fred. You and GB, y'all not gonna like this call at all.
Okay.
But salute to the barbershop. Salute to the chat. Yeah, I was trying to pull up, man, but my stream yard fucking up. I don't know what's going on with my phone.
That's fine. Go ahead.
All right, look. All right, now in my humble opinion, like how you like to say, in my humble opinion, I feel like you and DB, out of ignorance, not on purpose, were pushing fear last show at the end of the show. And what I mean is, because y'all live in a big city with this damn corona, right? This COVID-19 bullshit. Y'all live in a big city, so y'all can only see from one perspective. Like, y'all damn near believe in everything from the way y'all are saying that, you know, everybody needs to wear a mask. They might, you know, have a stay-at-home order. That may be the best thing for y'all's situation, and it's bullshit. Because from the Bay all the way to San Diego, it's fucking bullshit that y'all can't work. That y'all literally can't work, but you have to pay bills. And the way you and DB are expressing it, y'all are spreading fear, because it's like, we need to comply, and it's like, no, you don't need to comply. Y'all had, back in June, y'all were at like 500, 600,000 cases. Where's all the deaths at? Once again, why aren't all the crackheads dying? Do them niggas have like the special blood? Niggas got like some kind of special blend in their crack to where they not catching major corona? Why isn't nature getting fucked up? You know what I'm saying? Like, we live in the country where I'm from, man. We live and breathe clean air. When I was in Spokane, Washington, that was the cleanest air I think I've ever breathed in my life. You know what I'm saying? You could smell like, that shit smell like the new car smell. The forest car. Like, y'all live on top of each other. You see, the problem with big cities is this. Y'all have no idea how big the world is outside of the city. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, salute to LA, great city. Whoop-de-doo, you know what I'm saying? But y'all live on top of each other, man. So y'all are sharing each other's bad energy as well. Like, DB is a vegan. You eat all them greens in vain if you're going to be out here, like, you know what I'm saying, spreading fear. You and DB, man, y'all sounded real scared the other night, man. No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, bro, we got to do this, we got to do that. How about we put some motherfucking money together? You know what I'm saying? I know I put my little $50 up. You know, maybe I got to do more. I just cashed $5,000. And I turned down $5,000 this morning, Fred. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because I'm going to build my people offline. I'm on my way to Pittsburgh right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my way to the East Coast.
Well, you should have picked up a load while you was going to Pittsburgh.
Man, fuck a load. You know what I'm saying? I can make money. See, this is the problem, bro. Money isn't the end-all, be-all. Money is the tool.
It's a tool.
Salute to Brandon Washington, man. He calls in. He always, you the one from Texas. The one that y'all never know who name is. His name is Brandon Washington. And you always talking about Nelly Fuller and how to get out the system. You niggas are pushing the system by trying to obtain more money. You're uplifting white supremacy, man. Y'all don't even realize that. Yes, it's nice to have nice shit. It's nice to accumulate, but you're not accumulating in the right way. That's why I agree I disagree with Reggie on politics only. I don't feel like it's wrong to be diplomatic, but I'm not going to further push this system and its furtherance. I tell people all the time, y'all not coons, but coons uplift this system, man. You know I joke with y'all like all the time, Fred. Like, it is what it is, bro. I don't hear nobody else speaking up. And it's the thing. We got to stop bigging up these fucking black scholars, man. Because they've been knowing the whole time that you was from here. You was American. You were an American Indian. Fred, do you know what happened not last night or yesterday, but 2 days ago? I went to Best Buy, right? This is for you and DB. I went to Best Buy and I was going to purchase an item. It was this handheld camera is super dope. You know what I'm saying? And basically, I went to the back, I went to order it, and the dude was like, all right, after a certain point, he was like, hey, look, for security purposes, we're no longer going to be able to service you until you put a mask on. I was like, bro, I'm not putting no fucking mask on. So what? Y'all want me to constrict my air and breathe carbon dioxide? He was like, sir, like, you gotta talk to my manager. Like, I was like, yeah, exactly, because Joe Biden wrote executive orders for a mask mandate on number one on a federal level. It's not state. It's on federal, and federal will have to adhere to that first. On top of that, I told him he's in no position to enforce legislation. So he called the manager. The manager was like, hey, man, you got to wear a mask or you got to get out. I said, that's discrimination. I said, I'm an American Indian, indigenous to this landmass. Under Article 1, Section 2, Clause 3, I don't do shit. I don't understand shit. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. I don't understand. Because my government trumps what you got to fucking say. You're a fucking employee. So then the other manager came, and I said, you know what? I'm taking names, numbers, all that. Because y'all are trying to violate my rights as an Aborigine, American Aborigine. Fuck a citizen. You niggas have no rights. Fred, don't matter if you a millionaire, my nigga, DB, don't matter. You niggas have no rights because you're citizens. You fall under freedom. That's why y'all bitch and complain about reparations. Keep going, because you ain't never getting it. Because y'all fight for freedom. I fight for liberty. Look up the difference. So the fucking pale face, you know, the second manager came, was like, oh man, we're sorry, man. Anything that you need, we got it. We'll give it to you. No problem. So I bought my piece, you know what I'm saying? And then I needed a charger. I bought the wrong charger on purpose. I went outside, came back with the box open. I said, man, it's the wrong charger. Now my chief was recording it. And he was like, hey, real rap, after you get done with everything, go back to that manager and rub it in. I said, no problem, chief. I walked up to him. I said, hey, man, hey, pale face, slob. Hey, because look, he answered to slob. Because the pale faces out there, they are the original Slavs. See, there was no transatlantic slave trade, Fred. They gave us their story. They have no fucking history. We were always here. Black Europeans were always in Black Europe, and Black Europe, and the Africans were running around butt ass naked and doing whatever the fuck they was doing, dirty as fuck. You know what I'm saying? They went and fucked with them Slavs. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I remind him about. You a fucking Slav. You know what I'm saying? You didn't try. You came and usurped this land, but you don't belong here. That's why I told him, you don't belong here. There's no hard feelings, but you don't belong here. Got the nerve to fucking try to take my land and then tax my people on shit that they don't have to buy. Like, you niggas don't understand, bro. Being a citizen, you lose. That's why I turned down $5,000 this morning, because I'm gonna make way more being with my nation. You niggas were asking me the other day, real rap, how do you travel internationally being sovereign? Because you have a fucking nation. Just like if y'all were from Europe, or if y'all were from anywhere outside of America, you would have a passport from that country. You don't need an American passport, you stupid niggas. That's how I'm able to travel internationally. Because my fucking government creates my own passport. They gave me an ID, they gave me documentation. Fred, when I was in the military, I never fucking flew on a passport. I have my fucking military ID, driver's license, and some printed up orders. And what? My government, the U.S. at the time, dealt with the Japanese government, and they accepted me in. It's that fucking simple. It's literally that simple. You gain way more because there's nothing to stop you. Like my stupid ass dad, right, Fred? This nigga is stupid as fuck. Let me tell you the type of house deal that he did. This nigga paid $1,200 a month for 11 months. Then on the 12th month, it goes to his principal, right? Now the house was $300,000. You know what I'm saying? He put down 100 trying to impress a fucking Slav. A fucking Slav. He put down 100,000. The dude only wanted 25. He gave him 100, trying to impress him. The white man don't give a fuck, right? But my dad now, from 300,000, we down to 200, and the white boy took off like 25, 35, 40. So he's really at like 162 right now because he's been paying 3 years. He's been at the house for 3 years. So that's 5, 10, 15. That's another 15,000. The white boy took 25 off. So he was at, just say 200 when he put the 100 down. He took 25,000 off because my dad bought cash. So now he's at 175 plus 3 years in. So 70, 65, 160. My dad owed 160,000. He pays rent for 11 months. Now you don't get none of that 1,200 back. That's just a tax. And I told his stupid ass he could pay the fucking house, and I could get it to where he doesn't owe the property tax. Because once he pays the house, he'll forever have a property tax. I told his stupid ass Fred, when he dies, he's going to lose the property because his wife is not going to be able to hold on to it because she didn't make enough to pay the property tax. And I'm not going to pay the property tax to some fucking white slave system. So I say, guess what? You're going to pay that house for 32 years at that rate, at the rate that he's doing? That's 500,000 extra, Fred. So niggas like, real rap, you long-winded. Nah, bro. I said that to say this, to give a comparison with my life and my family and to show how this shit really works. You can't spread fear. You have to spread knowledge. The nigga would get so much more, Fred, had he let me, fight for him. Because it's not a hard fight. They know who you are. All you got to do is be able to express it and show them in law and through the Constitution.
Yeah.
That's why I don't. Go ahead, Fred.
Now your dad should have told him he was an Indian.
Bro, look, he knows this shit, right? But because he's 56 years old. So a lot of these niggas in their 50s, pushing 60s, they're too far gone. Because in his mind, I'm gonna lose everything I got because I don't know the end goal. It's the fear of the unknown. My dad is a pussy, Fred, and he a coon. That's from real rap. So if real rap can call his dad a fucking coon, you don't think I'm gonna call these other niggas out? That nigga is a coon, bro. That nigga need to subscribe to your Patreon ASAP. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, Fred. Like, niggas would gain. Look, you, bro. You got 6 million, 7 million net worth, right? You don't have to answer that. Just blink twice, Fred. Blink twice. All right. You got 6, 7 million that you worth. Why are you paying taxes, Fred, when you are indigenous? Let me ask you that. You got 6, 7 million, a property you may spend 900,000, 300,000 coming out taxes.
Nah,
why are you spending?
Show me the way. Show me the way.
I will. I've been sending you information. Have you been reading it? I've been sending it to you, low key. I'll show it to you offline.
No, show me the results. I'm a results guy. Show me the results.
I'm gonna show you I'm in the process right now, bro. Like, I'm gonna be done roughly. Like, most people take 2 years for this process. I'm gonna expedite it because I don't have no kids. I study every day, you know what I'm saying? The main thing is when you sit in front of your state's magistrate, like your so-called senator or state representative, they're the ones that you're gonna have to let know who you are. And so whenever you're working within your confines of your state, you don't have to worry about the policy enforcers. They're not police because they're race soldiers, so they enforce policy because they're race soldiers, Fred. So to your little minions, keep your little race soldiers away, your little policy enforcers. Leave us the fuck alone.
Wrap this shit up, man. Can you wrap this shit up, man?
Man, look, bro, fuck all them niggas, bro.
You've been on 15 minutes. What do you mean? We've been on 15 minutes, man.
That's fine. I am wrapping it up. Right, fuck all these Negroes, man, because they don't know shit. They're going to die as slaves. Somebody out there is listening to me. You know what I'm saying? Somebody out there heard what I said that knows. Like, look, Errol's sister, right? Errol Spence, he knows he's an Indian, and he lives that shit. So does his sister. I talked to his sister the other day. Salute to Evo Spence. They know that they Indian. So fuck you niggas in the chat that's saying wrap this shit up. You can suck my dick. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody out there is getting this information, and I will build offline. But salute to Brandon Washington, man, and salute to Nelly Fuller for telling people to get out this system. Stop being a fucking coon and pushing white supremacy. All you niggas in the chat can suck a dick if you got something negative to say. If you one of the homies, salute. But that's my call, Fred. Peace. Real rap.
Will expand. All right, bet. Now, check it out. The white ball dominates everything, right? It knocks the shit out the yellow ball, the red ball, right? And the game's over when the white ball drive the black ball completely off the table. Now, why is that? I don't know, but I'm sure you tell me, my brother. Sure, you're right. Look, it's because of the white man's fear of the sexual potency of black balls.
That one was kind of interesting. That was interesting.
You see, what was...
I see where you're going, and the pool table is the earth. That's why it's green.
Oh, see, your shit is coming out now.
And the world, they used to think it was flat.
Screw him. Hey, when you do the Oprah Winfrey show, I'm gonna be front row. It's not about jokes. Me and him are here. It's not about...
That one was kind of deep. You went to the bottom of the ocean on that. Yeah, but losers get the beer, so...
Well, I don't get the beer. But see how our thing is here?
Oh, yes. We're on the same wave.
There it is.
We're the same...
Oh, man. Oh, man. I swear that conversation reminded me of that scene, dog. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That shit reminded me. Oh, man. You ready, H-Money? You ready, H? You ready, big homie? Oh, man. I'll get you next, 817. Call it in a second, man. What's up, H-Money?
Yo, what's up with it, Fred? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, man. How you doing?
Man, I'm good, man. You know, it's fight week. Lolo out there in Mexico. He ready for his next fight. You know what I'm saying? He's ready to improve his record to 4 wins and 4 knockouts. Undefeated 17-year-old boxing phenom. I can't wait, man. His daddy said they just touched down in Mexico. You know, so first of all, y'all, man, pay attention to Charles Harris. He is the next future champion in the sport of boxing. Point blank, period. I see niggas out here laughing and playing and shit when this nigga Jamal Charlo disrespect Deontay Wilder and nobody saying shit about it. Niggas just forget about it. So motherfucker call in the show, y'all got something to say about that. But when Charlo say that shit, y'all ain't got nothing to say about that shit. And these the same niggas that said they was gonna slap Blue Blood, say he was gonna do that, say he nigga disrespected Fred in plenty of interviews, disrespecting Deontay Wilder. What about that shit? And Charlo, Jamal Charlo, for one, is ducking Demetrius Andrade. First of all, what about you fighting Demetrius Andrade? What about that shit? Jamal Charlo ain't talking about shit. Them Charlo brothers ain't talking about shit, Fred. I'm willing to meet up with these niggas about Deontay Wilder, bro. We can do it. Straight up and down, nigga. And I'm in Memphis, my nigga. Fuck the Charlos, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't shit, nigga. Bitch ass niggas. Straight up, man. Straight up and down, nigga. And Teofimo Lopez ducking Devin Haney. We want Teofimo Lopez. He's ducking. Let's make that fight happen next. Like Mike Tyson said. Real talk, man. Bill Haney, the OG. We the mafia, nigga. Fuck the bullshit, nigga. We the mob, nigga. We the mob, my nigga. Fuck Charlo, nigga. Them niggas some bitches, nigga. Straight up and down, my nigga. And free Pooh Shiesty, nigga. South Memphis, nigga. Free the homie Pooh Shiesty, nigga. We out here, my nigga. You's a bitch, nigga. Fuck Jamal Charlo and Jamel Charlo, nigga. On God, nigga. Call you niggas riding with Fury. Y'all niggas riding with the ops. You riding with the ops. What's up with that, Fred? You gonna let Charlo disrespect Wilder and he disrespected you in Blue Blood, nigga, and niggas gonna let him slide because of what? Al Heyman dropping the ball like he dropped the ball when Manny Pacquiao leaving PBC with the belt. Leaving the PBC with the belt without fighting Earl Spence. Why Earl Spence didn't get the Manny Pacquiao fight? What is Al Heyman doing? Dropping the ball. Come on, man. This shit is bigger than boxing, bro. Come on, man. Hey, man, appreciate it, Fred. Appreciate it, bro.
Appreciate you. It's funny. Came in with the clip loaded, man. Oh, man. Came in with the clip loaded. You know, I'll be honest. I heard that Jamal Charlo interview, and I was about to come downstairs. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning and shit. You know, I was gonna make a decision. Do I work out or do I do this video? I ain't gonna lie to y'all niggas. And I was gonna go on Instagram and tag them niggas. And then I said, you know what? They gonna need me. And you know what stopped me? You know what stopped me? that we called Jamel Charlo, and Jamel said that, what was it? I want to quote him, that I be hating sometimes. And I say, you know what? They don't value my platform anyway. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna give it to them. Oh, because I was. Oh, Tay Jones will tell you. I called that nigga. I was like, man, I'm about to go. And I said, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna give him the shine. I'm not gonna give him the shine. And we just gonna grow and be the most influential, I don't give a fuck about the numbers, because niggas got 1 million followers and have 100 people in their lives. So something ain't adding up, right? Alibis ain't adding up. You know what I mean? I got Godson on my belly, nigga. So we out here winning in real life, you know? And so I said, nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. They think I hate on them anyway, and it's okay. We just gonna be the most influential platform in the sport. And next year, this time, everything that we say, every phone call y'all say, every tweet, every super chat, the world gonna see it. The world gonna see it. And that's gonna be our victory. And then guess what? When you get 33 and you ain't got no belts, this is how we gonna win. I'm gonna tell y'all how we gonna win. When them niggas 33, 34 ain't got no belts, just begging to get a fight because they got to put their kid through college, or they text gonna be on unread. You know what I mean? It's gonna be on unread. I'm telling you the God honest truth. I'm man, because my clip was loaded. I was like, man, and then so I just let it go. I let them do them. The Charlos don't really have an attachment to the culture. They're not cultural. They're not embedded into the culture. They're popular black fighters. And that's what I had to understand. You understand? They're not like, I don't think Jamel and Jamal can go to Barclay and sell out. I don't think Jamel and Jamal can go to Las Vegas and sell out. I think they can sell out in Houston. I think that's the only city they can sell out in. I think Deontay Wilder can sell out Barclay. I think Errol Spence can sell out Barclay. There's a difference. So that's where I'm at with it. I'm gonna fight them. Some people you gotta fight in silence, you know, because they gonna respond. Jamal gonna do a IG live, and then y'all gonna say he talking about you, and I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? What he eat don't make me shit, or whatever they say it. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna change nothing, and they gonna be mad at me, and they gonna talk shit. I've already felt the wrath of the Charlos. You know what I mean? No big deal. And that's just who they are. But in 3 years, remember this, in 3 years, all the fighters that said, oh, I'm not coming into the barbershop. Don't you know how powerful? I'm gonna use you know how powerful I am going to be in 5 years? Because I ain't got nothing but time. You know how powerful your voice gonna be, voice gonna be, PPD. You know how 5 years is gonna be a blink of an eye. So we just sit here and that's it, you know, just eat around them, because I ain't got no fear in the world, you know. So and that's how I want to fight. I don't want their name to go viral and then the racist attach the story. I'm not holding a grudge. I just know how to win. You know what I mean? If I held a grudge, man, I'll be doing a video on who I used to didn't like. And it's not even them. It's just the operation of boxing. Like it's just boxing as a whole. Once people believe they accept it into the mainstream frame of boxing, they think they made it. But when you operate in the frame of boxing, you have a shelf life. When we operate the way we operate, there's no shelf life on this platform. There's no shelf life. When was the last time you went to, I'm going to give you guys a real example. When was the last time you went to any platform you can pick for an interview. Like, oh man, it's a diehard interview. I just gotta watch it. It hasn't really been any of those interviews in boxing. I just gotta watch that interview. Maybe Brian Custer with Deontay Wilder. Maybe that was an interview when we had to watch it. Earl Spence first interview with Brian Custer. We had to watch it. We had to watch it. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. You know, and it really hasn't been an interview where I was like, man, I've really got to watch that interview. So if you just breathing, eating on boxing, you got a shelf life. You know, it's gonna be another hot platform and all that shit coming. So I'm not riding no wave, nigga. I'm the ocean. You know what I mean? And that's it. So that's my answer to that. That's my answer to that. Oh, I wanted to. Oh, you have no idea. I wanted to empty the clip, and I didn't give a fuck. And I said, nah. You know, I spoke to Tay Jones first thing that morning. Now he's like, nah, don't worry about it. I said, okay, I won't. You know, because I have a real relationship with Wilder. It ain't like I'm like a fan, nigga. Like that's my brother in real life. Like, so in 2 years, nigga, in 2 years, part 4, they're gonna know who you are. And that's why this is so important. You know, I mean, the only people we kicking off is Mike Weary the Great, and we gonna give Reggie Owens a life vest because he's 50-50 with it. You know what I mean? And Big Dog, them niggas getting kicked off the island. You know what I mean? They getting voted off, but everybody else, they gonna know who you are. You know what I mean? Oh, Mike Weary. Okay, now you get back on the boat, Mike. You get back on the boat. You know what I mean? Fred, you bigger than boxing. They don't understand manhood or culture. We never see their fathers at the fight. Let them fall. We just won't help them. Yeah, and that's the case. I know the game. You know what I mean? It's gonna go from $2 million to $200,000 real quick. Like real quick. Because guess what? I haven't been offered anything. The last time I was offered, the Zone offered me some money. That's the last time they offered me some money. It was like a while ago. I can't remember the time, you know. But no one's offering. But I tell you what, if we can't go, I ain't going. And that's the truth. You know what I mean? That's it. If not, we just gonna be on this doing we thing and have in 10 years have 2 million followers, changing the scope of everything. Please, can I be on your platform? I'm be like, hey, DB, remember that time that nigga didn't show up? He got 2 fighters now. He got 2 fighters, man. They calling out Michael Williams. They calling out Michael Williams, dog. That's what I'm gonna win, dog. I ain't gotta win tomorrow. You know what I mean? Niggas want to win tomorrow and risk their freedom. I don't need to risk my freedom. You know what I mean? But anyways, man, that pool scene was funny as hell. So that's where I'm at. And we ain't talking money. We talking power. You know, fighters come and go. You know, Floyd is gone. Floyd had a chance to own boxing. Floyd is just a fighter with a lot of money. Floyd had a chance to be the greatest promoter. Okay, Floyd had a chance to be Al Heyman. Al Heyman don't finance himself. Al Heyman went and got $560 million. Follow me here. He went and got $560 million. He went and got money from Showtime. He went and got money from Fox. Floyd? Oh, Floyd could have said, nah, fuck this shit. I'm doing this all myself. I'm gonna put on these fights all myself. You would have had them niggas begging, clamoring, begging. And then he could have sold the product. And washed his hands. And been like the family that owns 1/7 of the NBA rights, you know, the TV rights from the ABA. Remember that? Remember that family? They own 1/7 of the NBA rights with the ESPN contract and all that. Floyd could have used one check, that Conor McGregor check. He could have used that one check, $250 million, and changed boxing forever. One check. And Floyd didn't even train. I was eating Roscoe's with Floyd. Floyd didn't train a day. I mean, he trained like an old man. Like, you know, you go do 10 rounds, you know, you spar people you're better than. He like if a fighter was the the workout that the fighter does when he retires, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I want my abs, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you go do 8 rounds on this heavy bag and maybe 2 rounds on the speed bag and you spar 3 rounds and shit. That was a Floyd Mayweather workout for the Conor McGregor because he was training right here in the valley, you know what I mean? And he was eating out every night. Oh man, he was having a good time because he knew Conor McGregor wasn't shit. That was a free check. He came out with a ski mask. If he just used that one check, that one fucking check. He'd been with Al Heyman for a decade. He could have said he knows he knows the play. Shit. He knows the play. He could have put he ain't gonna put nobody out of business, but he would have minimized them. He would have minimized Al Heyman. Or how about you be the bank for Al Heyman? If he makes all the great decisions, you be the bank for Al Heyman. And Al Heyman gives you 20. Thank you. It was 10 Goose. Thank you. Or you, and Al Heyman gives you 25% of PBC. And you be like that family that owns 1/7 of the TV rights of the NBA. Because PBC ain't going nowhere. It's going to be here for a long time. And that's what we're going to do in the barbershop. It's going to turn into managing. It's going to turn into promotion. When Kennedy goes to school, I'm telling y'all niggas, when Kennedy goes to school for 8 hours a day, I got 2 more years. We got 2 more years. I don't know what this quarantine shit, but we got 2 more. She's 3. At 5, she goes to kindergarten, right? That's 5, right? Oh, the game gonna change. I'm telling y'all niggas. Y'all think I'm aggressive now? Shit. Telling y'all. It's gonna be that. And we got a team now too? Shit. Oh, we ain't. You gonna see in 2 years. I'm gonna have 8 years. I'm gonna have 8 hours a day all to myself. Will Lincoln be driving in 3 years? But the phone lines are open, man. Feel free to call in, man. Feel free to call in. But yeah, that's my play. When a nigga tell me no, I don't forget the shit. Nah, I don't forget it. It's motivation. Like y'all say, the haters motivate you, or no motivates me. You know what I mean? The fact that we literally have a greater impact on boxing than Kelly Swanson is powerful. The fact that I have more power than Kenny Porter because he's waiting for a fight. He's waiting for Bob Arum and or Al Heyman to say, here's your fight. We have more power. What's up, 757? That's what's up.
What's going on, Fred? This is that.
Hey, what's up, man? First, you never. When's the last time you called in?
It's been a while, man.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while, man. How you been?
Well, I've been listening. I've been in the chat.
I've
been pretty good. How are you though, man? How's your health? Everything good?
Everybody good. I appreciate you asking. Yeah.
All right. I just have a simple question for you. You know, for you and the chat.
Yep.
Do you think boxing is laying down and letting the sport go to shit for some other agenda, perhaps? Because it just seems like every single division and every single promotional company's got some issue with making these fights. And, you know, we were debating today about why these guys aren't negotiating as we speak, like Better Biv and Bivol and Spencer Crawford. I'm just curious. I don't have any inside information. I just don't understand
Are they waiting on a gate? Because I mean, we still got to pay bills, and it's adapt or die.
Oh, they're gonna squeeze these fighters. Oh, they're gonna squeeze them. Oh, there's no gate. There's no site fee. Instead of taking $1 million, you mind taking 600,000? You know, and
they're saying no.
And it's, I don't know what they're saying, or they telling them just to wait because they don't want to pay them. I don't know what these these fighters are saying. I don't know what these I wish I could speak for them. I genuinely wish I could speak for them, but obviously the volume, the quantity of fights is definitely drastically take a huge dip, because now you're not getting 9 fights on the card anymore. You're getting like 4. You get what I'm saying? Well, PBC does it because they do FS1 first and then they do Fox. So PBC is doing it, and Bob Arum did it at the beginning of COVID, but the ratings was probably just so bad because we didn't know who the fuck those fighters were. So he probably had to cut the budget. I'm gonna ask him about that. How's his budget been? That's a good question. I'll ask him. So.
And another thing, I mean, these gates. I mean, I'm looking at these NFL crowds. What they have, 22,000 people at Arrowhead last week.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. And I don't understand why we can't make a Spence Crawford fight this summer with a gate. I mean, why can't they take the Cinco de Mayo date? You know, all Canelo's going to do is fight a Eurobomb anyway. They could compete with Canelo if they actually had the balls to do it, and maybe put, I don't know, Haney and Russell on the other undercard. Tyson and Jones just did a.
Sounds beautiful. Sounds beautiful. But the business
Tyson
of boxing,
and Jones.
Yeah, no, but the structure of boxing is content with that being. Is content with that politics as usual. So they're content with Canelo having May and September, and that's okay. Like Nate Parker said today, that conversation wasn't for you. Let them niggas shine. If you want to eat tacos and burritos on that day, you don't lose your blackness by supporting that fight. You're not a lesser than a black man for saying, hey, I want to be entertained by 2 fighters tonight. No, I just advocate for these men to get the money. I don't sit here and be like, man, you're not a real black man if you watch 2 Mexicans fight. I just choose not to care. I don't care about them. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, honestly, I don't really know. I mean, these new Latino fighters, I really don't know them. I know their name because they on the, when you scroll down YouTube, you see their name often, but I don't say, oh man, there's a Miguel Ortiz interview. Oh, I'm gonna watch that one. Nah, I don't.
Right.
Nah, I don't. You know, so that's just how I feel about it.
I was just confused. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we get our own.
Like a whole bunch of capping and clout chasing going on.
Who's the first person to ever ask Steven Espinoza about Juneteenth?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know you. I know. That's why I'm stuck. I know you're gonna ask.
Yeah.
I know you're gonna ask the tough questions. So I know if they even come and fuck with you, they didn't already rehearse in the mirror a few times what they gonna say back. You know what I'm saying?
They're like, oh shit. Hey, they see me and be like, oh, hey, you know how many times Max Kellerman done U-turned or walked around me? Oh my God. So and I get satisfaction in that. Because I saw him about 5 times for the Wilder what is that shit? Wilder Fury. Oh, that nigga walked around me and all that shit. You know what I mean? I was like, oh shit, that nigga don't. And it's not that, but I'm just cerebral, intellectually, like I'm there. He can't, like in a one-on-one interview, he ain't gonna be able to maneuver me because I don't really, my thirst isn't quenched to get another interview from you. My thirst is just to get the truth.
Right.
So I don't ask questions in hopes of getting another interview. You know, you should respect my drive. You should respect the questions that DB asked and Deacon 305 and respect the fact that they want their truth. As opposed to saying, man, Fred, we got to get them back in here. You know, there's a level of decorum. Yes, go ahead.
And the fact that they're trying to do these same old tactics from 100 years ago, it's like, nah, it's not gonna keep working. And they're forced to put on these clown shows with Logan Paul and shit, just to make money. But the thing about it, these clown shows have never gone anywhere. They've always
it's not gonna
been
work.
here.
The fact that all boxing got to do is put on good fights.
That's it.
That's it. It ain't no rocket scientist. Al Heyman started off the PBC looking like the WWE. Y'all remember that shit on Channel 4?
Yeah, I remember.
That was
It
a waste.
everywhere. It was on 3 different channels.
Yeah, that was a waste of money because guess what? All we really, really care about is the fight. We care about the product in the ring.
Yeah.
Like I want to see Keith Thurman, Robert Guerrero. I think that was the first fight. I just want to see Robert Guerrero and Keith Thurman.
And I was seeing casual fan reaction. I was a bartender at Dave and Buster's when that shit came on.
Yeah.
So I was seeing all types of
you got a cross
like
section
when Broner
there.
came out.
Yeah, when Broner and Jean Molina came out. Yeah.
I see the nigga like, who is this clown taking his drink, but his eyes was glued to the TV though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
So
it's not by accident Broner was on the first NBC telecast neither.
Yeah, with that leopard print trunks on and shit.
I forget what it was, but he definitely came out like it was WWE, that big old board with the lights. You know, that shit was retarded. That shit was a waste of money. But you live and learn though. He learned. No, he learned and he was like, man, I just care about the product, you know? He put too much water in his Kool-Aid though. You know, Al put too much Kool-Aid in his water. We done missed a couple fights. You know, all these promoters put too much water in their Kool-Aid or not enough sugar, your perspective, you know? So
and the Mayweather Pacquiao thing, dude, I mean, are these guys really trying to match the highest grossing pay-per-view of all time? Are they really trying to marinate their fights to match that? Because that lightning don't strike twice. You know what I'm saying? Neither one of these guys got a whole country behind them. If they're trying to get to
it's
that,
no
status,
such thing as that. That's such a fallacy, man. It's no such thing as a country behind you. There's no such thing as that. If you got a country behind you, why the fuck are you being managed by somebody?
True.
Ain't no such thing as Canelo got a country behind him. Oh, no, you ain't got no country. Man, if you had a country behind you, I mean, ain't nobody got a country behind them, you know, but I get the sentiment though, because black people don't have a country. You know what I mean? That's the, you know what I mean?
I'm just sick and tired of looking at these fights and they're just giving us whatever we want. Like we don't pay for nothing. And it's like Tyson and Jones can do a $50 pay-per-view and generate $80 million with no gate. It's got me wondering, like, what the hell are these current bikes? These are two old niggas fighting in the ring, and they generated $80 million with no crowd, Fred. With no crowd. These two old men. And it's like, boxing got to be in a bad spot if you can't even do half that.
Right.
You can't even do a quarter of that. You know what I mean? But stacking the card or what may have you. And I mean, there's places where they can go to get a crowd if they want a crowd that damn bad. You know? But I just wanted to ask you that. Getting frustrated. It's getting shitty. Boxing's getting real shitty. Yeah.
Appreciate you though. No, I appreciate you calling in. Thank you.
All right, no problem. I'll call in more, Fred.
Please do. Please do.
All right.
All right. Peace. All right. I'm gonna prove to y'all. I think I need to. I think we need an education on pay-per-views. Okay. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, because what they tell y'all is Canelo, Oscar, and Manny Pacquiao, they got countries behind them, right? They got countries behind them. And you know what? They say it so much that y'all niggas believe it. And this is what I want to teach, like the Earl Spences and who's the next up and coming pay-per-view guy, the Tank Davises of the world. Let me show y'all niggas something. I'm just going to show y'all the hardcore facts, okay? Hardcore facts. We ain't dealing with like what Blue Blood say, facts over feelings. I don't know. Can y'all see this shit? All right, I'm gonna just go through it. Number 1, Floyd Manny Pacquiao, right? Manny Pacquiao is nowhere else on the list. Where's his fucking country? He done had over 20 pay-per-views. Where's his country at? Where's his country? Canelo, number 3. Where's his country? He's nowhere on the list. The country is the melanin, y'all niggas. The melanin is the country. Where's Oscar De La Hoya? Where's Oscar? Oh, Floyd. You know what Manny Pacquiao, Canelo, and Oscar De La Hoya have in common? Floyd Mayweather. I don't see their name nowhere on the list. Do you see Manny? Do you see? They say Oscar has a country. Manny Pacquiao has a country. They did less than 1.4 million pay-per-view buys, which is not even in the top 10. Y'all better stop believing other people's ice is colder. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, know the truth. Know the truth. Ain't no such thing as the country is the black man. All right. And the pay-per-view numbers proves that. Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather. Those are the countries. Those who really buy the pay-per-views. Do you think more black people bought Mike Tyson pay-per-views or white people? They gonna make you believe it was white people. And then tell them the Thriller in Manila. Tell them about it, Reggie Owens, the Thriller in Manila. If Manny Pacquiao had a country behind him, Bob Arum would have took all their pesos. I know that's not the name of their country, the money, but it sounds good. He would have took Bob Arum would have said, "Hey Manny, let's go down to the Philippines." You know why? Because when he gets that report on the pay-per-view and it says only 60,000 pay-per-view buys were bought in the Philippines, he ain't going there. If Manny Pacquiao had the whole country behind him, he wouldn't have fought La Machina in Malaysia. He would have fought him in the Philippines. They tell us everything and we believe it. If all these guys got so much of a country behind them, they should be in the 2 to 4 million pay-per-view buys. And those are just sports fans. I'm just saying, Manny Pacquiao had a lot of opportunities to break those pay-per-view records. I'm not saying he's not a star. He has great value. I'm not going to sit here in the line and say I didn't watch those Manny Pacquiao fights. I did. I went to a handful of them, but Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather are the countries. What they do with that, what they do with their money, I can't. I don't know. So that's the truth of the matter. All right. That's the stone cold truth. So when they say Canelo has a country, yeah, it's called Floyd Mayweather. It's called Floyd Mayweather. The United States of Floyd Mayweather. That's what it's called. When they say Manny Pacquiao has a country, yeah, it's called the United States of Floyd Mayweather. But Floyd Mayweather, we just talked about it. This nigga want to do a Birkin bag challenge. I'm assuming he did a Birkin, but I don't know. I don't follow him. So so at the end of the day, man, I just think that we got a call. What's up, 817?
Hey man, I wanted to call in, and really it was because of that guy that was talking about that COVID-19.
Okay.
The one that made you pull up the pool.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say COVID-19 is real. Like, I'm actually sick in my bed watching. So that was the main thing. But now we're talking about the Floyd Mayweather, and I wanted to reach out to you because I'm like, and one I wanted to apologize about with the Charlo thing. As black people, we got all different types of black people, and I'm from DeSoto, Texas, so I'm with Earl Spence, I'm with the Charlos and all of them, but sometimes you got black people that we just got different type of black people. Me personally, I could tell the Charlos like, hey man, you had a good fight. He might just be looking at me like, good fight. Nah, I had a great fight. You just got those different type of folks like that. But really, with this Mayweather thing, man, like with him being 50-0, and it counts McGregor. It counts McGregor. I'm sorry, I'm still COVID. With Mayweather being 50-0, and it counts McGregor as one of those wins. I wanted to know how you actually felt about that, because it's like you got Manny Pacquiao, who I'm a Mayweather fan. You got Manny Pacquiao, who's actually still fighting and actually recently fought actual fighters, top competition, and we got the whole TBE, the best ever, which he is the best ever. That record though, that 50-0, is that a real solid 50-0 with McGregor?
It was a sanctioned fight, technically. Yeah, I mean, it's totally,
factually,
it's totally up
yeah.
to you. It's totally up to you. How you feel about it, as it pertains to you being a boxing fan.
Okay, I mean, I get it. Factually, yes, it was a sanctioned fight. I get what you're saying. And I understand how most people understand it. I don't know. Maybe, I guess in my fan world, I was wishing him seeing Manny Pacquiao still fighting. I was wishing maybe he'd come back and just get one win. You know how Mayweather does it. He'll pick whoever you got to pick, but pick an actual fighter, and come back and get
Floyd
that
his
one
own
win.
boss. He gonna do what he want to do.
You right about that.
He gonna. I'm not a follower. I'm a leader. Floyd on Rodale Drive right now, doing what he want to do. He in his jet right now, doing what he want to do, and that's great.
Yeah.
I wish people understood the importance of power.
Mm-hmm. And I felt you earlier when you were saying he could have bought the. I felt he could at least have had his own belt rather than being placed on the belt. Have your own belt, or what you were saying earlier, own the whole damn thing.
All of it. You know what you could do with 200? Listen, if Al Heyman borrowed $560 million, what you can do with $300 million?
Yeah.
Think about this for a second. They asked Floyd. Here's the. I sat back and I just played along because I wasn't ready to come out of my shell yet. I've been for like 2 years. I've been plotting this, right? Like the Great Escape, right? You know what I mean? So I just sat back and watched when the Clippers were for sale, or was it what was it? It was the Clippers, but it was before that. It was after that. It was the football team. Y'all remember the football team? Carolina.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Diddy was trying to buy it. I remember.
They asked Floyd or something like that, and they said, "Oh yes, I'm interested in buying it." In my head, I'm like, nigga, buy boxing. That's what you're an expert at. Buy boxing. If Al borrowed 560 and you got 300 cash, oh no, 300 cash. Like no, 300 cash. You pay your taxes on your own, so he can leverage his taxes. Oh my God!
Any up and coming fighter would have went right underneath Floyd.
Yeah, because he was hot then. He ain't hot now. He ain't hot. The reality done set in. You know what I mean? The cake done fell in the oven, nigga. Y'all motherfucking twerking in the kitchen and shit. You know what I mean? So the cake done fell now, but he could have. Oh my God! Think about the power this man could have had. He could be walking around like Dana White.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely walking around like Dana White.
You know, so
exactly like Dana White.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
and then with some of the boxers that was, I don't know, underneath his tutelage or went through his actual gym, a lot of them. I'm an Earl Spence fan. I'm into Soto. I ain't know about Earl Spence until I heard about him in Mayweather's gym, and also with a lot of these other boxers. Like Al Heyman has a little bit of the power because he has the actual boxers, but yeah, Floyd would have had both. He would have had it all.
Yeah, Floyd is attached to the culture a little bit in terms of his relationships with people. He could have leveraged that shit. Imagine if Floyd goes to Diddy and says, "Hey Diddy, I'm going to invest $100 million."
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference between asking for money and then saying, "Hey, I'm about to invest $100 million. Roll with me." That's a difference.
It would have been the whole thing of like when Rapper Lot's owner and Suge Knight, they would have all made their own record label together and made the distribution deal to where rap itself wouldn't have been owned by any white man.
Yeah,
it would have been just like that. With Floyd, Diddy, and because there was plenty of black people that were trying to be owners, and it was, if they would have just, Floyd would have just did that, like what you said when I was listening, that would have been it. And I'll keep it short, but that's it for me on my part.
Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
All right, one. DB, where you at, man? This is we need a DB solution. You know, oh man, oh man. Yeah, so we're just gonna so now we just gotta hope that we get another one. You know, we gotta hope we get another $200 million fighter. Man, you get me. Oh my gosh. If I'm in, you got Al, you and Al Heyman can literally flip roles. Al Heyman can work for you. Obviously, Al Heyman, he likes using other people's money, right? He's an OPM guy, which is a great business model. A great business model if you're disciplined. You know what I mean? If you don't have the discipline, don't do it. And Al Heyman appears to be disciplined, right? And he could have, oh my God. He could have been when the Karate Kid becomes better than Mr. Miyagi. You know, so you know, it's just we could have had it. We could have had it in the headlock, man. Boxing in the headlock, man. What up, DB?
Oh man, go on and talk your shit.
No, I was just saying that, man. I thought if Floyd made $500 million in 2 fights, you ain't got to put both of them, because I mean you can put pressure on Rick Ross. You can put pressure. I'm using their name, but he has other people that he can lean on. Diddy and I don't know who else is this, because I know Rick Ross performs at his fight, so maybe he got those kind of guys. And
or he did it with the smart route and did it with Master P.
Yeah, Master P. Yeah, but I don't think Floyd got the.
Yeah, P ain't fucking with no fakes like that.
Nah, he ain't fuck with no nigga like that. I spent 3 years of my life with P. P will run your ass over for business. like his mind. Like he's like, let's go. Are we in this deal or what? Let's go then. I never worked with him on a business deal, but I can just tell like his acumen, his business acumen. I was with Rome every day for 2-3 years. Yeah. So it's Master P is a go-getter, man. Yeah, go-getter. So Floyd wouldn't have been able to be in the same room with him for an extended period of time, So
whole different. Yeah, P a whole different beast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
P a legend. P a legend
Yeah.
at 40, at barely 50.
Yeah, that's good representation of our people.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah, P.
What? Yeah, J. Yeah, P. What? D.
I said P is good representation of our people.
Yeah, for sure. And you said, I thought you wanted me to add the D to the. You said P. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. My bad.
Oh, okay. No big deal. Who cares about her anyway? Wait, let's go ahead.
I'm on my Clipper Wi-Fi right now. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
Hey, JQ had me dying, man. I crack one joke. He was laughing all night, man. And brother JQ, his mama call her Jaquad. They named her Jaquad. We gonna call her JQ, my brother, man. Yeah.
Hey.
Absolutely.
Whenever you see, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Whenever you see Warren Buffett show up,
say it again, Fred.
Whenever you see Warren Buffett show up, you got money.
Yeah. You
got big money. Warren Buffett said, "Oh, this nigga's about to fight Manny Pacquiao." Hey, Mr. Analysis guy. Mr. Analysis guy, can you tell me what this fight is projected to do? He comes back an hour later with the slip. Can you gas up my jet for me? I'm going to Vegas. And Floyd parading around. Floyd is parading around with Warren Buffett like he's a friend. No, nigga. No, he's telling you what to do with your money. If you give me 100 million, I'll give you $1 million every 3 months, the rest of your life. Or 500,000. Yeah, y'all know whatever those numbers are. I'm not saying that's a bad deal. I'm not saying he didn't make a good deal. But you know what a great deal is? $250 million. You sign every fighter in boxing of relevance. You get them a deal. And then you bust out with the Mayweather Boxing PBC, Mayweather Boxing Champions, MPC.
B, NBC.
NBC?
Yeah, boxing is with a B, not a P.
Oh, I said Mayweather Boxing. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. So yeah, so you P's, B's sound like P's when you got that Clipper Wi-Fi. Just want you to know. So but at the end of, I'm telling you, Warren Buffett counted. Have you seen Warren Buffett since? I thought they were friends. Have you seen Warren Buffett? And Floyd brags about, hey, I can call Warren Buffett right now. Yeah, because he got $75 million of your shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Shit it.
Nope.
When was the last time you seen Brother Polite? I don't know. Is Brother Polite on his Instagram and shit? Brother Polite, follow the money. Shit, shit. So I'm just, if I had $150 million and I told Warren Buffett no, you know what the next thing would have been?
What?
Tax evasion. Oh, they would have tried to hem me up so bad. You understand what I'm saying? Oh yeah. They knew Floyd had absolute power. Not sometimes power, not part-time power, absolute power. Ooh, this nigga made in one night what a city budget is for a year. No, we got to make sure this nigga trusts me. you know, we're gonna, you know, he ain't seen Warren Buffett since. I ain't seen him tweet, because if Floyd was with Warren Buffett, y'all niggas gonna know.
Yeah. Yeah. Last time I seen a Buffett was when I went to this vegan restaurant over in Rosemead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Floyd gotta leverage it right, but yeah, he just, I don't know, man. He just thinks he is definitely his own man. He is definitely his own person. He is a unique fella.
Oh, isn't he unique? Isn't he unique?
Man. Yeah, not like Dawn.
I know, right?
But, yeah.
Or Beauty.
Unique.
Insane Beauty, excuse me. Yeah.
Caught yourself, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got
But,
COVID now. I just saw Patricia put in the chat. She got COVID.
Damn.
Yeah, her and her brother. Her and her brother. Yeah.
Man, get well.
Yeah, get well for sure.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah, man. You know, same thing, man. When I hear some negative energy coming from those dudes, man, I heard about that shit earlier today, maybe a few hours ago, and I thought it was something that was like 4 or 5 years ago. I'm like, this must be old. And then I saw a second channel talking about it, and I saw the comments, and I was like, whoa, this is kind of recent. I'm like, what? And you know, immediately you're gonna go to, you know, now we got Instagram and we got Twitter and everything right there, so you can go directly to somebody and you know, express yourself. You know what I mean? And I thought about it for a quick second. I'm like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, that's what these dudes need. They need that. And you know, you get right to the point, man, where we get behind you. You get right to that threshold.
You get right to the point, dog. And guess what? I'm gonna tell y'all for real.
Yeah.
Half they clout comes from Earl Spence.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna keep it a buck, I'm gonna keep it as real as I can be with y'all. Y'all gonna say I'm hating. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. The reason why niggas don't go hard on the troll, because they disrespectful sometimes. And when they disrespectful hard. Derek James is a great man. Earl Spence is a great man. So they get the 18 chances. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the reality of it. You know what I mean? Oh, you know Earl going to, like, how can you be blatantly disrespectful to a man because he disagrees with you? Like you want to slap a man, beat up a man because he disagrees with you. I don't know too many people that disrespects a fighter, calls him a bitch ass nigga. Or I've never called a fighter a bitch ass nigga, you know, because that means we got to fight, and I'm not fighting the fighter. You know, if a fighter punches me, I'm falling and I'm crying. And I need to go to the hospital. I'm telling, I'm not passing up money. Hell no. I'm not passing up money. If fighter hit me, I'm falling. Guaranteed, you know. So yeah, it's a friend pass. You know what I mean? It's a friend pass. And that's the reality. Derek James is a stand-up dude. Oh man. Derek James had conversations with me at fights that I didn't deserve. Because guess who's standing next to me? A fighter that probably can use the information. I'm not doing that with the information, but intaking it. There's a fighter next to him that can become a better fighter listening to him. You know, so I mean, I'm not worthy of 30 minutes of Derek James time at a fight. I'm using the term worthy on purpose and not to its truest form of the meaning. But I'm not worthy of Earl Spence sitting with me for an hour. You know what I mean? That should go to his daughters and his, I'm not worthy of it. So.
Yeah, man. I hate when this type of shit happens, you know. I hate the divide.
Mm-hmm.
God, I hate the divide.
Yeah.
I think about the divide every day.
Yeah, every day. Yeah, every day, right? Every day. Yeah. Definitely. But how he said it, like you can say like you know, I mean, he lost. Wilder lost. You know, I haven't seen all the information. You know, like be safe, but don't defame the man. Don't discredit or destroy it. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Because 6 months ago, he was the heavyweight champion of the world. He was the baddest man on the planet. He was the one that your son or your daughter, your niece, your nephew was saying, you know, Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like the heavyweight champion of the world. I don't give a fuck who you are.
That's a fact. Man, that you hear that in any sport that you're in. You know, the baddest man on the planet is the heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah.
Period. I don't care what quarterback you are. I don't care what wrestler. If you're the heavyweight champion of the world, you're the baddest man on the planet.
Yeah,
I guarantee you 99% of the people in here know who Hulk Hogan is.
Okay.
I was fake.
Yeah, you're right. And I'm gonna tell you this too. This nigga is doing an interview and he's telling niggas in his crew to shut up. I'm like, hold up, listen, I'm gonna keep it a real with y'all. Ain't no nigga gonna tell me in public to shut up. It's not happening. I don't give a fuck if you 6'6" and beat up the world. I don't care if it's Deontay Wilder. You ain't about to tell me to shut the fuck up in public. I mean, I'm a you know, do what I gotta do, but I'm not. You ain't telling. Nah, nigga, it don't work. You told this nigga. He said, nah, nigga, shut up. Where they do that at? I would never on a million years. So let's say I'm like a big honcho, right? Let's say I'm a big honcho and I'm doing an interview on ESPN. I wouldn't say, oh, y'all niggas shut up. Hell no. Nah. I don't have the courage to say that. First, I don't have the courage to say that to another man. Shut up. In public? I don't have the courage. I don't have the courage. He gonna remember that shit the rest of his life. The rest of his life, that nigga told me to shut up. He tried to sun me in front of the world. And them niggas shut up. I don't give a fuck who. You ain't telling me to shut up. No. Because
the GOAT Tupac had a line on Me Against the World. A coward dies 1,000 deaths. A soldier dies but one.
Choose one. Yeah.
Live with hearing that man tell him to shut the fuck up for the rest of his life.
Nah, I ain't doing that, man. And I wouldn't do it to none of y'all. Nah, I will bite my tongue. I would bite my tongue.
You can do it if you want to.
Yeah. You catching a fade for that? Like, I'm not disrespecting no man in public, man. In private, yeah, we gonna do what we got to say what we got to say. But I will never disrespect him, man. I'm not built that way. First of all, I'm 5'7". I'm a little guy. You know what I mean? I can fight a little bit, but you know, the odds are against me in most cases. In many cases, I ain't doing none of that shit, man. You know what I mean? I'm not, and I'm 43. Like I'm well past my physical prime. Nah, I'm not. I wouldn't do it in my 30s though. Nah, I ain't doing that shit. Nah, not unless I know I got to fight you. You know, my 5-year-old son knows exact. My 5-year son know Bomb Squad when he sees Wilder as a great man, and the Charlos are. I can't say the same for them. No, man, you don't. Man, nah, you don't. You know, it's and it is what it is. Just hold your water. We're gonna walk down the hill. We're gonna walk down the hill together. And I guarantee you in 3 years. In 3 years. In 3 years. You know what I'm gonna say? I got a text today. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how much money you got, man. People think the respect comes in a dollar amount. No, man. Man, put water in other people's well, man. How about you do that? You know, like don't go stunting on me. I got more money. I mean, you know, men are men sometimes. I get it. You know, we act like niggas when we watching the fight, nigga. Hey, I fuck more girls than you. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, that's cool. You know what I mean? I was a better athlete and all that shit. You know what it is, but that public shit is corny. Yeah. Super corny.
Yeah, my pops used to say when we was young, live right and you'll need me before I need you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Damn. So yeah, those dudes, yeah. They messed up, man. They They fouled up bad.
Mm-hmm.
But or now I can't say they. I say he. Can't say that. I can't. You know, I can't put them both in a. I didn't watch that though. I saw a video about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't see the actual.
Yeah, it was just. It was so strong. It was just so strong. Like,
was he in the car?
I don't know where. Yeah, in the car. Yeah, somewhere dark. I don't know. He got punched in the face. Ha 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 ha. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. Like I thought the interview person should have put his foot down, because I saw the interview and Jamal Charles was like, you ask dumb questions.
Yeah.
You ask dumb questions like, why are we here? And I'm like, oh, this is interesting. I'm like, you're not coming back here. No.
Bring your ass to the shop if you want some real questions.
You ain't coming here. Nah.
Questions? You really want to talk? Bring your ass.
You know what I mean? Like, it was. I get it. So, you know, maybe brothers act. And I respect how he handled it though. But I'm saying, like, the type of energy he was on. You know, I'm not gonna condemn a man for solving the best way he knows how. I mean, without violence, obviously. But it was real awkward. Like, he was so defiant the whole way through the interview. I'm like, huh, this is weird, you know? So, so that's what it was, man. And it was just so disrespectful. Then they had another interview, and that's when he said he got punched in the face or some shit. And I'm like, why are you so hard? Why was the aggression there? You know? So anyways, I just whatever. I'm just gonna sit in this chair. I have no desire to go to fights. I'll go to a Wilder fight. I'll go to an Earl Spence fight, and you know, that'll be it. I'm not going to Tank's fight. I'm not doing that. Leonard LB ain't getting my money. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. But I'll go to a Deontay Wilder fight after COVID or Earl Spence. I want to fly to Dallas though. I'll tell you that damn much. I want to fly to Dallas bad, you know. And you know, I need to go to Rudy's Chicken. I've never been there. So they say they got some good chicken. And the waitress got a fat ass.
Okay.
So I need to go.
I'm trying to think if I sit down with you while you're eating it, but yeah, okay. If the waitress is still there.
Yeah, the waitress is still there. Yeah. Hey, we got to go to a fight together, man. That's the one thing. We going to a fight together because obviously the Barbershop is taking a life on his own. So we're going to do some meetups, man. We got and Contenders down there. You know, you got Black Fight Fan down there. You know what I mean? We're going to set that up, man. Me, you, PPD, man. We're going to take this show on the road. We're going to take this show on the road one fight. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah. I can't wait for the next one to be at this motherfucker right here. You know what I'm saying? Staples Center, man. The Staples Center don't get enough credit. You know, I know people look at it in this Kobe house, you know what I'm saying? And they see all of those banners up, those championship banners of the purple and gold, you know. But yeah, man, some good boxing out at the Staples Center too. Yeah. And shit, it's a whole bunch of us right here. You know what I'm saying? The police science examiner. Shit.
Yeah, after COVID, we definitely linking up. Oh, after 1000%.
Yeah, shit, we in here. One Sports Network, you know what I mean? Yeah, we deep here too. You know what I'm saying? And I want that barbecue again. You know what I'm saying? I want us to all be in one spot at one time.
Sure.
You know, I mean, it's cool to go to Dallas and have everything out there with, you know, with our extended family, but right here in the soil, you know, and it was cracking and it was raining that day.
Yeah, it was dope. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want it to be a bright, sunshiny day. Yeah,
nice,
so they can really see the palm trees flowing, balmy weather. You know what I'm saying? Big booty chickens all over the place. Saying, put a few heads in the truck, slide down to the Slauson swap meet. You know what I'm saying, walk through there real quick for a few seconds, come back.
Oh, you definitely gonna catch something in the Slauson swap meet. Yeah.
If you don't, shame on you.
Oh yeah, Slauson swap meet. I mean, you run through Slauson swap meet, man. You know what I mean? Michael, come here. Put that down. Oh man, how much these earrings? Oh man, I'm funny.
Where your mama at? Right
Where your
there?
mama
That's
at?
your
You
auntie.
know? Oh, you definitely go. Oh, sauce and swap it. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, little homie, is that your mama or your auntie? That my sister. Come on, hold my hand, walk me back over there.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You following her and she don't know you following her and shit. You know what I mean? You on the other aisle and shit. Try to make sure. See, who is that? Is that? Is she with a nigga or what?
On gorilla pimper, grab her right by her arm, like Charmaine. Like, oh damn, I thought you was Charmaine.
Yeah, no, her name Tanisha.
Like, what's up, Tanisha? Right here between Western and Normandy. We call this here little pimpy pimp pimp. Yes. Yeah, damn, I can't wait for this shit to be out here, man. For real, for real. Damn, but yeah, we're gonna do that road trip too.
Yeah, we definitely gonna take the show on the road after a Wilder fight, Spence fight, you know, maybe a Charlo fight.
Shit,
no, man.
Once we tuned out, we tuned out.
Yeah, I'm serious. You ain't never been to the Slauson? Oh, without seeing a porn star. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, if you go there at 12, 1 o'clock, hell yeah. That's the spot. Yeah.
Yeah, Reggie, for real, for real.
Yeah.
For real. Telling you, boy, especially if you go in there thick, about 6 or 7 dudes, man. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes should I just, you know what I'm saying, get a haircut and a shave, you know what I'm saying, and jump in the shower, put on a brand new tee just to go buy another brand new white tee.
Oh man, because I know DB be white teed up, you know what I mean?
Like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? White tee, blue jeans, you know what I'm saying? Some All-Stars or some fresh Cortez or some Air Force Ones, you know, regular LA style, no weird shit, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, walking that motherfucker looking like $1 trillion with the rollie on, you know what I mean? The low-key rollie, not the $1 trillion one, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, shit, just shine bright like a diamond.
Yeah, man. Sauce. Everybody got a sauce and swap meet in your hood. I don't know what it's called, but you know what I mean, it's like we in the barbershop, right? It's like you know, it's everything, you know. It's where we congregate, you know what I mean? Them Koreans are trying to rip us off, and you know what I mean, we fighting back, and you know what I mean, the black father got his shirt business back there, and you know what I mean, they got the nail salon back there. She don't speak a lick of English, you know, she halfway wanna, you know, it's all that shit in there, you know. Air Max is in plastic, it's bubble wrapped and all.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody know they get them shoes from Korea and shit. But everybody says, oh man, them niggas. How the hell does Nike send shoes to the Sauce and Swap meet? How does that happen? How does that happen? Come on, man. Come on. Who has a oh man.
Have you heard of the Chateau Banquet Hall on Slauson? Hell yeah. Shit, that's like Lil Belize in that motherfucker.
Where? You said who?
The Shadow Banquet Hall, the one on the
Slauson and Aviso.
Man, listen, I'm telling you, go in there any given Friday or Saturday, you finna see a Belizean party in there.
Yeah, man.
Walk right in that motherfucker and start eating food.
Yeah,
like,
man. Yeah, man. Nah, you could just yeah. Yeah.
Damn, E1K, where you from? He said it's just a spot.
What happened?
We should have made the Slauson Swap meet world famous. Yeah.
Oh, it is world famous. Sauce and Swap meet is, man. If she got bamboo earrings, she got at the Sauce and Swap meet.
Yeah.
You know that thin gold that the girls wear? They got it from the Sauce and Swap meet. You know, that's with their name in it. Go ahead.
I know. I said the Fox Hills used to be the spot too, and that's shit. That's the damn, what's I just called it? The Fox Hills. What the weirdos call the Fox Hills now?
Westfield.
Westfield, yeah. The Westfield, yeah. Shit, that's just as cracking and yeah, just as dangerous too. Not right now, but you know what I'm saying? A decade ago, yeah, you go in there, man, you get 3 phone numbers and 3 fights.
Oh, you fighting in there? Oh, 1,000%. Oh man, fuck that shit. All them, I ain't gonna say it, but yeah, them fake ass gangbangers and shit. Them fake ass 16-year-olds, man. They be taking advantage of the middle school kids. But man, but yeah, man, you catch that 108 nigga, that 108 nigga. Oh, the 108 nigga, the 108. Y'all niggas don't know nothing about the 108 nigga, the 108. Oh man. Oh man, that 108 dog. Sheesh. Yeah, man. That 108 dog. Man. Sheesh. What y'all know about that 108? Man. That's the bus that goes down Slauson. Whew. That 108, man.
Yeah, just don't, you know what I'm saying? Once you pass shit, what? Let me see. Where it start at?
Western.
I don't know. Shit. Once you get right past Crenshaw, though, shit, it ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? Little areas you.
Yeah, it's a little bit more cultured, right?
Yeah.
Just going to say that, yeah. But yeah,
you go to the back of the bus. Niggas jump on the back of the bus on any stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Looking.
That 108.
That 108. Yeah. That 105 was dangerous though. Remember the 105 slid through the jungles and shit. 105, boy.
Oh man.
Even the bus drivers would be like, "Yeah, I ain't stopping half of these stops."
Oh, them niggas be going through them. Yeah.
Bus drivers show from Crenshaw to La Brea.
Hey, but I was smart. I never see I caught the 111 a lot because I lived on Florence. So I never stopped at Butlong. I would always go to Western, Normandy, or Vermont and get on the bus. You know what I mean? Because I knew they wouldn't. I knew they had to stop. So
yeah, you get a bus driver that's young enough and know what the fuck going on. Yeah, he gonna keep pushing.
Oh, for sure, 1,000%. And they tell everybody to get out the front of the bus and shit because they open up the back door and get out. Oh man, too funny, dog. Man, damn. I was an instigator. I wasn't much of like when I went to Horace Mann. I was the instigator. You know, I was the guy that would throw like the loose leaf paper and shit at the bus driver and shit. You know, I wouldn't like. But then them A-trays get on there at Normandy. Oh fuck that shit. But they had to get off at Vermont though. They couldn't go past Vermont. So because Vermont, the Hoovers, so they couldn't go past Vermont. But oh man, yeah, the 60s, they had cars and shit. You know, the 60s had cars and shit. You know, because they families lived in the avenues and they became gangbangers and shit, you know, but anyways.
There you go.
Oh, what's up, Dre?
No friend hating on the homies again.
What's up, Dre's finest, man? DB, I thought I missed the show. I mean, yeah, you here? We here. You know,
yeah, you made it.
Yeah. Cars and guns, right? Yeah, them. Yeah, man. How the hell you have 2 pairs and become a gangbanger and shit, man? Them niggas in the avenues and shit.
What you trying to say, man?
They talking about you, huh? How the fuck you become a gangbanger? Dad worked 12 hours. Mom worked part-time. You know, she's going to motherfucking what's that shit? Parent-teacher conference and shit. You know, brother and sister hold hands when they get off the bus and walk down the street, and you end up motherfucking a rolling 60 neighborhood crib. What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that? Hey, man, what kind of shit is that, man? How do you become a gang member in the avenues? It ain't no apartment buildings.
Reggie, you going live?
I mean, it's apartment buildings, y'all. But I'm saying it's a whole bunch of families. Like, it's a whole bunch of palm trees. It's beautiful in the avenues, like 4th Avenue, 5th Avenue, 6th Avenue. It's beautiful. Those are beautiful tree line streets. Beautiful homes. I'm like, how they become gangbangers? Like, what inspired them to become gangbangers? You know. So, anyways, man, it's at the end of the day,
different culture, man. Different culture, but
yeah, I know. I'm just making light of it, but yeah, man. But if you go now, those are $600,000-$700,000 homes down on the avenues. Can you believe that? You literally gonna buy a home next to a 60 crib.
Boxing truth serum, that's right. For any nigga that claim they boss, I want you to bring your ass on over to Crenshaw and Slauson.
Yeah.
Walk through the hood. Well, we up to no good.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, man.
My cousin was raised in, what did you say, man? My cousin was raised in Simi Valley and was banging 60s. That nigga was wild as hell. Proper extra out crib. Man.
Hey,
damn, man.
The 60 Crips neighborhood is nothing like Snow on the Bluff, y'all. It's a tree. Those are tree-lined streets. 60th and 10th Ave. You know, they hang out at that liquor store. I mean, it's a street line. I mean, it's a clean neighborhood. Like but they got the projects over there on Slauson and 10th Ave. So, but yeah, man, I'm making light of something that's I have a decent relationship with a lot of them, but it just like when you see it from 50,000 feet, it's like mind-boggling because during the day you see kids playing. I mean, not on Bryanhurst. I'm not talking about Bryanhurst. I'm talking about like Bryanhurst and 63rd, Burgundy, curb, not that street. You know what I mean? What Nip talk about, not that street, but like 60th, 63rd, 64th, and like 5th Ave. And those are some beautiful streets, man.
Yeah, Tank said these LA conversations be nostalgic. Outsiders don't know what it's like to even have your church dead smack in the middle of gangbang.
Oh my God. Dog, don't you know in LA, they got churches in the middle of the block in between apartment buildings. I don't think they have that nowhere else in the country. I mean, next time I drive by one, I'm gonna record that shit. It is the weirdest thing to me to see a church in the middle. Try a million in the middle of the block. I mean, like a nigga on crack. She's selling it. I mean, you playing football, and then you see a sign, God loves you. Like it's
yeah, fuck JJ, shit, USC too. That's right. USC right in the middle of
USC makes no sense. USC been trying to buy that neighborhood. Yeah. USC been trying to buy that neighborhood for they getting there though, piece by piece. They getting there.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. Every 2 weeks they got another building.
Yeah. Is Felix still there? I haven't driven over there in a year. Is Felix still there?
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay, they holding out. They holding out. Yeah.
That's damn near
it's a staple. It's a landmark.
City monument.
Yeah, it's a landmark.
There you go.
I remember driving by that shit as a kid. I was like, wow. That shit be like 2 miles from my house. I thought I was in a whole motherfucking new city. I'm like, wow. You got no concept of geography when you 8 and 9. Because when I first got here, I went to 49th Street Elementary School. When we first got here, my mom didn't have an apartment, nowhere to live. So we lived with my grandma on 50th and Avalon, right across from South Park. So, yeah. And then we moved to 91st. 1022 West 91st Street, apartment 3. That was my address. Yeah. It was.
Jason G said, and watch the churches be next to a house. Yeah, that's a fact.
It's weird like that. Yeah. The next time I see one, because I go by, it's like nothing to me now. But when I go by one, I'm gonna do a video and show y'all niggas. It's weird to me.
Yeah, you can go to 51st. You can go to one that's on 46, the one that's on 48th off of Van Ness over there. So you can go to First and Me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 2 blocks off of Western, right in the middle of the 20s.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Man, Mike Worry, let me see. Mike Worry said, "What's a good documentary to watch on LA gambling culture?"
Baron Davis got a good one. Did you
who
see?
got it?
Baron Davis got a good one.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, yeah, it's good. Oh, it's super good. It's on YouTube, I think. Let me get the name of it. Are you Googling it?
No, I'm not Googling right
Okay.
now. I'm gonna look at it afterwards. But I was thinking, shit, if you ever see Kev Mack videos, though, one of my boys, Kev Mack, he dropped videos all the time, and he.
Oh, you know Kev Mack?
Say it again.
You know Kev Mack?
Yeah, Kev Mack, my peoples.
Oh, we got to get him on the show.
Yeah. Okay.
Hook him up with. You ain't got to go through me. Just hook him up with PPD.
PPD. Okay. But yeah, he always dropping videos and talking to everybody from all the different hoods. You know, the little tiny hoods, but talking to a lot of the OGs and whatnot. But yeah, that's a good though. Kev Mack videos. Look that up right there. KEV Kev MAC Kev Mack videos.
Crips and Bloods, Made in America. It was on
That's
YouTube.
BD's,
Yeah, it's good too. Oh, that shit good. Baron Davis was a producer on it. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna see if it's still on YouTube.
Yeah, Reg, that's a fact. Yeah, he said Kev Mack got the dopest LA content interviews, real originals. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and Deuce Time said, look at Bastards to the Party. Yeah, that's a good one too.
Who?
Bastards to the Party.
Man, I ain't seen that shit in so long. Damn. Oh, it's still on here. Yeah, because I saw it on. I remember I saw like 10 long. It's right here. I think this may be it. I don't know if this is it, but try it. But you can buy it. I saw it for. You can buy it. It's
the Marcus Garvey Private School is still open.
Yeah, it came out 2008. Yeah, it's good. I think it's one of them. But you can find, just Google Baron Davis and gang documentary. It'll pop right up. Nigga, the church on 54. Oh yeah, the church on 54th. Yeah, the church on 50. It's dead smack in the middle of a neighborhood. It's weird, man, how they be doing these churches. All them churches on 54th. It's like 5 of them, 4 of them, 3 of them. It's weird. Like they like, man, we gonna put the church here. You know, these niggas gonna like. We need to have these funeral services. We don't want them niggas leaving. Here, put a church here. That's what.
Boxing Truth Sermons. Oh yeah, my cousin said Crips and Bloods on Netflix. Yeah, so see, there you go. By the time you finish watching these 3 or 4, shit, you gonna be back in here banging tomorrow.
Bastards of the Party. I ain't seen that shit in so long. Is that a 90s one or 2001, 2002? I ain't seen that shit in so long.
Yeah, it's at least 20 years old.
At least, yeah. I remember watching that shit, Bastards of the Party. Yeah, I gotta rewatch it. I don't remember none of it. Yeah, Bastards of the Party. That's a great title. Wow.
Yeah, Reggie said, ain't no place like LA. I miss it, but stay away from it. When I went to go visit Reg this weekend, he was like, I'm like, you like it out here, man? He was like, hell yeah. He got happy as fuck when I said that. Like, it's just a different feeling. He looked down the street, looked on both sides, like, shit, it's right here. Big ass houses, you know what I'm saying? It's quiet as fuck.
Facts.
And that's cool. For me, that's cool for like a weekend. But after that, I'm going to need some movement.
I need movement too. Like, I need movement when I leave my house. I you know, I need that because I didn't come from it. I lived in Whittier for some years, and so I needed some movement, you know. So it was no movement in Whittier, you know. So.
Yeah, man. Let me see. The father is in the Ambassador to Party. Okay, Reggie said I think one of his uncles or somebody is in the Ambassador to the Party.
Well, let's get him on the show. Yeah.
Let me see, Fred. What did you think of the stock market today with GameStop and AMC?
Sky high. My dude made $40,000 a day. 40 grand in one day. Tyron Brown made 40 grand a day.
Damn.
40 grand in one day, one move. I told y'all to buy, nigga. I told y'all to buy AMC stock. Don't look at it like y'all retarded and shit. Go to my Instagram. I told y'all to buy it. Told y'all. August 12th. I remember the day I told y'all to buy it. August, because they were going live August 19th or August 17th, August 16th, somewhere in there. They was opening up the movie theater. And I was like, y'all can get them low because they're going to open back up soon. And guess what? Boom. Told y'all niggas. I remember vividly. As you should, Mike. Great work, Mike. Great work, Mike.
He said he made 16K for AMC and 7K for GameStop.
Yeah, yeah. Big. It was a big hit today. It was a big lick. You know, I'm gonna go back to my stories and go there because I told y'all niggas to get AMC. I think they're opening up August 20th. It was in August though. Yeah.
Yeah. Jay Dixon said you sure did, and I slept on it.
Oh yeah. See. Yeah. Told y'all niggas. Yeah. So
damn midnight. Reggie, you going live?
All right, let's get ready. Let's get out of here. Get ready. I had a great time with y'all today, though, man.
Put your cities and states in there, and before y'all do that, man, go on and smash that thumbs up real quick, man. We got 213. Can we get to 230 real quick? 17 people just smash that real quick for us one time. 213. Smash the little thumbs up on the left hand side, man. Save this in your file. Help with the visibility of the channel.
Oh, they gonna drop. They definitely gonna drop.
Just show some love. Let me see. Still at 213. Still at 213. There we go. 224. There we go. Somebody show some love. Especially we got a whole bunch of LA cats in here too, man. Show some love to the fan band. Show some love. We still at 224. Come on. Feel me. Feed me, Seymour.
Right.
224. This one is free, man. This ain't like the super chat. This ain't even like the donations for the awards. And this is free. There we go. 228. 3 more people smash that one more time. All right. Good stuff. Let's see. All right, what y'all doing that, man? We're going to spread some love real quick, get out of here so Reggie can get it cracking over on the other side. I'm saying, let's see. All right, cool. Y'all dropping them in there. All right. David Thomas said 230. Yes. G5 Gabe in the building. G5 Gabe. David the Real Thomas in the building. He said 230. JQ in the building. He said Chi-Town, man. It's crazy. Crazy out there, but I love my city. David the Real said DC in the building. Absolutely. Let me see. And then we got a whole South Central right here. I see the boxing conversations with Reggie Owens. I see Jarvis Johnson, Big Lloyd, Pancho Estrada, all South Central in the building. Got Andrew Charles. He said, peace and blessings from Knoxville, Tennessee. Right on. AC Knoxville. KJ in the building. Kenneth Johnson representing
$347 right now.
Say it again, Fred.
It was at zero. Let's see. I remember it being like bullshit. It was 463, 410, because the first thing to drop is entertainment. So July 30th, it was $4.10 a share. Today is $347. So you talk about becoming a millionaire overnight. Oh my gosh. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, but they gonna they anti they gonna sell them though. But anyways, I let them do what they do. They gonna win. So that's a big win for everybody who hit that lick. I didn't hit the GameStop lick. I didn't hit that lick. I hit the AMC lick. So I didn't hit the GameStop lick. So yeah. What's up?
Man, I don't know. Real Rap said long-winded boy.
Yeah, it gets like that. So, you talking about his call?
No, that's what he just said to you.
Oh, yeah. I thought he was talking about his call. He was.
All right, man. Let's get it, man. Dr. Professor, he said, ooh, wee. Jason G said, Linwood Byrd, the legend of day. Day Brown, rest in power, OG Day.
Rest in peace.
Joe Hill in the building, Winter Hill. Let's see. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm tripping. That's Joe Gagliardi. This Joe Hill. He said, Vegas, from the 313, Detroit. One Sports Network said, what's up, homie? Right on. Watts in the building.
What's up? Trey?
Jason G, yeah.
Queen said she on her way. She on her way. She on her way.
Los Angeles, Jason G said the Linwood side. Better believe it. DOG, DOWG 215, the Philly cat. Saying he out there repping the UK. Said it's still 8:10 a.m. out there in the UK. King Asia Map in the building. He said salute. He there with his baby girls doing his daddy duties. Part 4 in the building, my cousin. He said Lakewood, Washington, Chocolate City in the building. Let me see. We got y'all brothers already. Got David the Real already. Yes, we sure did. Part 4. Yeah, he said, great show, Barbershop family. Thank you. Mr. Tennessee himself. Need we say more? Hustler Slim in the building. Always. Byrd Man, Alabama, War Eagle. Right on. Shout out to the Deontay Wilder squad. Let's see. And G5 Gay said, Dallas, Texas, 214. So don't call it 4, call it 4. G-Tuck 7. God bless, Fred. Take care, brother.
Who said that?
G-Tuck 7.
What's up, man? Welcome, man. He been in here past 2 weeks strong, man. We appreciate you, man. Thank you. He from LA too, right? He from LA, right?
I don't know. G-Tuck 7, where you from?
Well, he said God is in LA, right? He said God bless, right? He's in LA, right?
He said, God bless Fred. He said, fuck you, DB.
I know, right? Yeah, nigga don't exist. Yeah, you called him stupid last night.
Yeah. Here go Fred on this bullshit again.
Hey, Jarvis, you a smart nigga. Jarvis, you a smart nigga, dog. You get everything. Hustler Slim, you get everything. Yeah. Mike Weary the Great, you a dumbass nigga. That's what he said. That's what he said. That's what he said. Oh, man.
Go, but hometown in the building. Hometown box fans. I see you. Let's see. Boxing Truth Serum. Hometown.
Bantu Boxing.
Say it again.
Bantu Boxing. You gonna get there. Shout out from South Africa, man. What's up? I don't think we've seen Bantu.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show.
Yeah. Oh, no. G-Tuck 7, he said, I'll never leave New Jersey. So he's from Jersey.
Okay, New Jersey Drive, huh? Yeah, you enjoy that shit. Brick City.
Big Dre in the building. Dre Finest. You stayed up. This is past your bedtime, youngster. Let's see. Aaron 24. He said that movie was in the documentary was in the early 90s. Yeah, Part 4 said, I know that movie verbatim. So you know all of it.
Right, we ain't doing interviews with ignorant people.
Yeah, let me see. Jaquan, we got you. Let me see. Deuce Times in there. Shout out to you too, LA Cat. Let's see. E1K, yeah, we seeing you. Big Tank, the Sweet Science Examiner in the building, representing. Yes, indeed, man. I think everybody else done fell off just so we got at the bottom of the chat right there. But, man, appreciate everybody coming out, supporting today. Oh, Bantu Boxing. Did you see the one already, Fred?
Yeah, nigga. Yeah. Is that the one you dumb nigga. Yeah. Damn, nigga. I just said it, nigga. I just said he from South Africa. Hey, even if you didn't think it was Bantu Boxing, I mean, your comprehension skills, you said South Africa, right? Did you hear me say South Africa? Or did you hear me, even if I mispronounced the Bantu, you should have heard South Africa.
But see, that A is not a band, it's Bantu.
Bantu, but I said South Africa. So you should have said, oh yeah, Fred did say, because he said from South Africa.
My cousin, so arrogant Lando in the motherfucking building. Shout out. Man, Peoples Hernandez, we know you in here, man. Finna drop.
Oh, I said I would never call a nigga dumb publicly. My bad. Damn, it's okay.
I know where you live. I'm on my way.
Oh God, too funny.
I ain't sensitive. I don't wear a G-string like some brothers that box.
Oh man.
Play the song, Fred.
Oh man, you got me. Oh shit, where the sound at? Fred, I'll dunk on you, little nigga. Hey, a lot of people have. You won't be the last, nigga. Hey.
Oh man, I messed up. I see the Queen Patricia Shelton, and shout out to the Queen PPD.
Oh, she in there? I ain't see him all night.
No, I ain't seen Patty Dean, but I see Patricia Shelton.
Oh, what's up, Patricia? Hey, Queen 71. Make sure you text because it works like a phone. This number works like a phone, so just text this number. You know, my dumb ass. You know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean?
Mark Wonderlick in the building.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, man. So
Utah, Mark Wonderlick.
Oh, Utah? Oh shit.
Yeah, Mark Wonderlick in there.
I don't play in the snow. Nah, I ain't. Mark Wonder, you got to come to LA, dog. You got to be in the bed by 10 out there, right? You got to be in the bed by 10, right? Don't they got like Mormon curfew out there? Like no alcohol in the city limits and all that shit. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think they got something like that. Where People Hernandez at? Where you at, man? Man, People Hernandez went on vacation. That's cool. We'll see you tomorrow, though. You know, he getting some trim tonight. Okay, we respect that. Oh, no. Oh, that's DB. Oh. Oh, man. So, Queen 71, DB. I know it's cold as hell because I saw Kobe Bryant's wife, Vanessa. She took her kids. I'm assuming that was Utah. I don't know, but I saw them playing in the snow. That shit was I don't have a desire to play in the snow. I don't want a white Christmas. I don't give a fuck. I like 70 degrees and palm trees. Fuck that shit. I ain't got. If my kids want snow, I'm buying it. You know what I mean? Fuck that shit. They got what, $100 for a snow machine? Shit, that's what we do. You do that shit? Fuck that. Fuck that. We buying a snow machine, dog. I'm good. I don't know how much they cost. Oh man. Oh,
Detroit.
Man, I had fun today. Oh, 1 a.m. they stopped selling alcohol. Appreciate that. 1 a.m. I appreciate y'all hanging out, man. You know what I mean? We have so much fun in here, man. Damn, so much fun. Fun ass show. H Money done leveraged the show, man. We talked about the Charlos for 20 minutes and shit. H Money done hijacked the show, man. What you got to say about that, Fred? You ain't gonna talk to me like I'm a little bitch. Oh man, H Money, you a funny nigga, dog. Oh man, yeah, Wilder, my nigga, man. Hey, Wilder's our nigga, man, because he would treat you the same way he treat me, and I mean that for real. So, anyways, man, I love you, man. We did had a great day. I appreciate you, DB, man. You're amazing. You're amazing. Shout out to PPD. She probably fell asleep and shit, but yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, man, the dwarf is gone. The dwarf is gone, man. All 4'11" of me. Good night, niggas. Good night. Appreciate you, nigga.
Catch y'all over at Reg.
Oh yeah, I'm going to Reg for sure. I go to this. Yeah, you sure you going live, Reg? Hey, man, I'm gonna get to South Africa when Kennedy can get on a plane for 7 hours at a time. We gonna get there. You know what I mean? I ain't going to hell to get to heaven. Shit like that, you know? All right, love y'all, man. Love y'all. Appreciate you. Peace.
Peace.